Hello，大家好，歡迎嚟到呢段影片。咁呢段影片呢，我就會同大家去分析一下2023年 HK DSE English Paper 2 Writing Exam 裏面嘅9條題目。我會同大家分析一下呢啲題型大致答嘅方向啦，點樣可以攞到高分啦，同埋同大家去分享一啲 sample writing。咁事先聲明，呢啲 sample writing 呢係唔係嚟自我嘅，而係嚟自呢一本書，就係 Join Us 嘅2024年版本嘅計證 solution 啦。咁呢一本書呢，我喺2023年買嘅時候呢，就大約100蚊左右啦。咁入面就有DSE 由 sample paper、practice paper 2012年開始到2023年咁多年所有 writing question 嘅 sample writing。咁我覺得係值得買嘅。咁就希望呢段片呢，就可以幫到你之餘呢，如果你覺得早幾年嗰啲 writing sample 你都想睇下嘅話呢，就鼓勵大家去書局買，又或者喺學校圖書館睇或者借。其實你嘅英文老師咧應該都係會有嘅，咁所以你就可以問下佢哋有冇呢本書啦。咁就事不宜遲，我哋就開始啦。呢一個writing question 呢一個嘅資料呢，就係嚟自2023年 HK DSE Past Paper， 係由考評局出版嘅啦。咁我就將嗰啲 writing question 就整理好，打完之後呢，就以一個 PDF 嘅形式展示俾大家啦。如果大家想支持正版呢嘅話呢，就可以去書局買，又或者去公共圖書館或者你哋學校嘅圖書館借，又或者你哋英文老師咧應該都會有機會買咗嘅。咁就支持正版啦。我哋開始第一題啦。第一題就係話 You work for Planet Smart, a company that sells eco-friendly products. Your company wants to set up a pop-up shop inside a shopping centre for 3 months to promote your products to new customers. 咁有啲咩提示俾咗你呢？第一就係個名啦，叫 Planet Smart 啦。咁公司咧就係買一啲環保嘅嘢嘅。咁而家咧你個目標咧就係想要設立一間嗰啲展覽嗰啲攤檔啦，即係好似商場裏面會有啲鋪頭係唔係實體鋪頭嚟嘅，可能係2-3個月展示完之後咧就會換另一間鋪頭㗎啦。咁嗰啲就叫 pop-up shop 啦。咁就3個月，咁你就想去個目的係推銷一啲產品俾一啲新嘅顧客。咁然之後咧，你就要填一份 application form 啦。咁 application form 咧就要填幾樣嘢啦。第一就係 company profile，introduce your company。best selling product，describe one of your products that customers love。in-store events，describe one event you hold in your shop to attract customers。咁咧我哋做 writing 之前咧，首先一定要諗你寫呢篇嘢係俾邊個睇嘅。咁而家你係想向一個商場度申請去營辦一個 pop-up shop 啊嘛。咁當然個受眾就當然係嗰個商場嘅經理啦。咁你就應該係要說服佢哋你間公司係即係可靠嘅，有啲歷史嘅。你啲產品係受歡迎嘅，你可以帶動商場嘅人流，吸引到啲人嚟呢個商場。咁你先可以多啲機會去令到你嘅產品去被 approve 嘅。咁呢個就係 hidden requirement 啦。咁有啲小嘅地方要注意啦。第一就係佢個 company profile 啦。咁因為你搞一間 pop-up shop，你未必係一個好大嘅公司啊嘛。咁如果你係 represent 一啲好出名嘅公司，你化妝品公司啊，好多人識嗰啲食物公司啊，咁你當然就唔需要介紹啦。但可能你做一啲 mom and pop shop，有啲好本土經營嘅自家經營嘅品牌，唔係好出名嘅，咁你就要介紹俾呢個商場聽你係咩公司咁樣啦，背景啦。然之後 best selling product 就係發揮你少少創意力嘅地方啦。你點樣去諗一個 idea，個 product 係要關環保事嘅， 咁就睇你自己發揮啦。第三咧 in-store event 就係講你點樣去搞一個活動去吸引人流。咁你都講得到係一個活動啊嘛，咁即係應該係一個有時限嘅活動啦，可能幾個鐘頭啦，而唔係一個3個月裡面都不停發生嘅一個 condition 啦。咁如果係咁嘅話，就唔係一個 event 啦。咁呢個有一個發揮你少少宇宙創意嘅地方啦。你中意話我會請姜濤，我會請 MC 張天賦過嚟同我哋做代言人唱歌，然之後同嗰啲歌迷搞簽名會。咁佢哋買一件產品咧就可以同佢合照簽名握手又得。你中意搞啲新創意又得啊！我哋今個月咧係呢個綠色地球日，咁如果咧顧客咧就帶一個佢哋用過嘅沐浴露樽過嚟我哋嘅鋪頭咧，佢就可以用半價咧去換購我哋最新出嘅環保洗衣液咁啦。隨便舉個例子啦，咁都得嘅。最緊要就係合理就得啦。咁你要將呢個event 去 propose 俾個商場啊嘛，咁當然你都要有啲合理嘅空間啦，即係你都要注意翻係咪合理同埋會唔會太誇眾取財啦。即係例如你話原來個鋪頭會放煙花嘅，咁你個商場裡面根本冇可能放煙花啦。即係呢啲係 common sense 嘅，我都相信大家都應該係作為一個中六嘅學生咧，應該係會留意到嘅。咁事不宜遲，我哋去睇下呢一個嘅 sample writing 點樣寫啦。Company profile. Planet Smart is a local company dedicated to promoting sustainable living and protecting the planet。咁第一句已經講咗嗰個公司嘅使命啦，又或者佢個目的係乜嘢啦。咁你可以見到佢係用一個好 advanced 嘅句式啦，就係 dedicated to， 跟住之後就加個 ing 嘅尾啦。dedicated to verb 加 ing 就係我哋呢間公司咧就係致力於點點點點點。咁呢個句式你可以用喺我哋學校致力於點點點又得，我哋公司致力於點點點又得，係一個好好用嘅句式。We provide products and resources that make it easy and affordable for everyone to live a more sustainable lifestyle。咁你可以見到佢用一個字就係 affordable 啦，同埋 sustainable 啦，呢啲都係一啲好高級嘅字啦。affordable 可以負擔得起嘅，咁你就唔好話 cheap 啦，係咪？咁sustainable 有一個非常之advanced 嘅可持續嘅一個 lifestyle。咁你喺地理或者科學堂應該有學過嘅。Our products range from reusable shopping bags and water bottles to natural cleaners and biodegradable kitchenware。咁 range from 咧就係講我哋咧由乜乜乜到乜乜乜咧都有賣嘅。咁有啲好靚嘅字啦，例如 biodegradable 可生物分解嘅，又或者 kitchenware 一啲廚具啦。好，咁你就唔使講話咩 plates 煲knives 咁啦。We believe that small lifestyle changes can make a big difference in preserving our planet for future generations。保育啦。咁如果我係作呢篇文嘅話，我應該會加埋係咩年份創立，同埋個創辦者係邊一個。咁呢啲係你作就得㗎啦，即係話我哋咧係 establish in 1985，咁個創辦人就係 Dr. Margaret Lamb。咁佢係一個乜乜乜乜乜嘅人，咁係咯。好啦，下一個 section best-selling products。Our best seller, the eco-friendly cleaning kit, includes reusable microfiber cloths, a natural all-purpose cleaner, and a glass cleaner。咁呢一個 cleaning kit 咧，即係一個清潔組合咧，就有3嚿嘢嘅喎。咁有一個嗰啲 microfiber cloths 啊，即係嗰啲布可以用嚟抹眼鏡嗰啲纖維布啦。有一個 all-purpose cleaner，即係全效清潔嗰啲清潔劑啦，同埋 glass cleaner 就嚟抹玻璃嗰啲清潔劑啦。佢又諗到呢樣嘢喎，你可以 break down 講下呢三樣嘢嘅特點係點喎。咁例如 the microfiber cloths are made from recycled plastic bottles and are machine washable, making them a sustainable alternative to disposable cleaning wipes。咁嗰啲纖維布咧就環保，用膠樽做嘅，又可以用機洗，非常之一個另類嘅產品啦 ，alternative。The plant-based natural cleaners are free of harsh chemicals。冇一啲好harsh chemicals 咧，即係一啲可能好勁嘅，會令到你過敏嘅一啲chemicals。即係 soft 嘅相反啊 ，making them safe for both people and the environment. From countertops to windows, bathroom surfaces to kitchen appliances, our versatile kit covers a wide range of cleaning needs, which is why we sell more than 2,000 sets per month. 咁你可以留意到呢篇嘢咧，呢個段落咧，其實都用好多高階嘅字啦，例如 machine washable 可以機洗嘅。disposable 即棄 ，wipes 就係抹，即係例如紙巾啊、濕紙巾嗰啲啦。仲有咧，佢係用一個句式咧，就係你見到佢係介紹完個產品之後咧，就用一個 gerund 去 connect 嗰個句子，加多啲 details 俾佢啦。例如佢講完個microfiber cloths 咧就咩整完之後咧，佢就話可以咧 making them a sustainable alternative。然之後咧，佢話個 cleaners 咧就冇用一啲好 harsh 嘅 chemicals 去整嘅，making them safe 令到佢哋好安全。仲有啲好靚嘅字啦，例如 countertops 嗰啲台面個台頭啊。即係例如你去廚房咧，你個煮食爐側邊有個好平嘅地方可以俾你切菜啊，可以俾你擺嘢啊，嗰個就叫 countertops 啦，係啦。versatile 啦 ，versatile 即係多變性㗎啦，好靈活㗎啦，就唔係淨係得一個用途㗎啦。A wide range of 啦，咁你就唔係 many 啦，就係一個好多範圍嘅一個 cleaning needs。最醒咧就係佢講埋咧，佢一個月咧可以賣2000個 set 嘅喎，其實都幾多啊！你一個月30日，即係你一日都最少賣60套啦，係咪啊？我數學有冇計錯啊？應該冇啦，係咪？即係商場嚟講，如果你一日可以賣到60套嘅話，其實對商場嚟講都係幾好嘅喎，即係代表你個公司都做得住噃，係咪？即係你都 guarantee 到佢係吸引到客人過嚟啦，係咪？好 ，in-store event to attract customers to our pop-up shop, we will be hosting a DIY green living workshop every Saturday. Each 1-hour workshop offers participants the opportunity to learn how to create various eco-friendly products, including natural soap bars, beeswax food wraps, and organic body scrubs. As an added bonus, customers who attend the workshop will receive a 10% discount on any purchase made that day. 大約講咗嗰個workshop 係幾時搞啦？逢禮拜六1個鐘。就講個 event 做咩咧？就係可以嗰啲參加嘅人咧就可以整一啲 eco-friendly 嘅 product。例如整一啲番梘啊，整一啲保鮮紙啊，跟住就可以整一啲body scrubs。我都唔知咩 body scrubs 喎，沖涼嗰啲，同你擦身嗰啲不過唔緊要啦，即係都係嗰啲綠色嘅嘢啦。OK，佢哋仲話會有個10% discount，我覺得創意都可以接受嘅。 咁如果我寫呢段嘅話咧，咁其實你都可以加多好多 details 嘅，但係就我覺得內容嚟講都算充實嘅呢篇嘢，都冇乜可以 complain 嘅地方，係啦。好，咁咧講第二條題目之前咧，就想同大家講一講呢個DSE 嘅轉變啦。咁相信睇緊呢段片嘅你咧，應該係準備緊2024年 DSE 啦，又或者2024年之後再睇呢段片嘅人啦。咁2012到2023年咧，都係由 electives 去主導個 writing question 嘅 order 嘅，咁即係我哋有8個 electives 啊嘛，咁所以就會有8個 writing questions 啦。咁但係咧，2024年嘅 practice paper 可以見到咧，2024年嘅 practice paper 咧，唔好意思係 sample paper。咁啊喺2022年嘅4月咧係已經 upload 咗上網。咁啊希望你嘅英文老師已經係有同你哋 go through 過2024年 sample paper 嘅 questions 啦。咁如果冇嘅話咧，你就咁喺 Google 揾 HKDSE English Paper 2 2024 sample paper，你應該都係可以 free download 嗰個啲題目嘅。咁你可以留意到咧，除咗每年嘅題目咧，electives 嗰方面咧有8條題目減到4條題目之外咧，佢哋嘅題目嘅變化咧都好大嘅。例如佢哋係比較 open-ended 啦，就唔會好似 DSE 早幾年咁樣 bullet point breakdown，你要講呢樣嘢、呢樣嘢同呢樣嘢。變相上咧，其實係難咗嘅，因為你要代入個角色，你要由寫嗰個人嘅角度出發去諗嗰個受眾係乜嘢，同埋嗰個篇文嘅目的係乜嘢，從而去判斷你應該寫啲乜嘢。所以咧，其實理論上咧嗰個技巧咧係比之前要求係高咗嘅。咁啊冇辦法啦，咁啊改制嘅問題就大家都控制唔到嘅，咁啊唯有盡力去應變呢一個嘅改變啦。咁第二條就係講太極嘅，呢一個就係一個 sports communication 嘅題目啦。佢就話 While Tai Chi is a popular activity in Hong Kong, it is less known in some parts of the world. Write an article for International Travel Magazine.Introducing the benefits of Tai Chi to tourists。咁啊，你首先要諗下啦。你寫呢篇嘢嗰個受眾係咩咧？咁就係 tourist 啦，因為佢講到明，佢係話 International Travel Magazine 啊嘛。咁讀呢一本 magazine 嘅人，當然就係對一啲國際旅遊有興趣啦。可能係嚟自東南亞國家，例如韓國啊、泰國啊嘅一啲遊客啦，又或者遠到係歐美都可以有嘅。咁佢哋讀呢本雜誌咧，就可能想了解多啲其他地方有啲咩嘅活動，咁佢哋就可以飛去嗰度參加啦。咁你個目的就當然係吸引佢哋嚟香港打太極啦，係咪先？然之後咧，你就去諗。你搞清楚個受眾，搞清楚個目的之後咧，你就可以發揮下自己嘅少少宇宙，設計一個角色俾自己。咁如果我作呢篇文咧，我就會話我係香港太極學會嘅主席。我今日咧就同大家介紹下太極嘅好處。咁之後咧，最尾咧仲可以同啲遊客咧去推介下，就話啊，我哋呢個太極學會咧就逢1、3、5咧都會喺維園嗰度搞一個1個鐘頭嘅太極班，就係8點鐘開始嘅，咁啊 beginner friendly，個費用係幾多錢，咁啊唔需要帶任何嘅嘢，你嚟就 OK 啦咁樣，咁啊吸客啊嘛，香港要繽紛，咁你就要諗下太極係咪一個好嘅方法咧，去吸引啲遊客嚟香港啦，係咪？咁啊睇下篇 sample writing 點講啦。Tai Chi, an ancient art that benefits the body and soothes the soul。咁你可以見到咧，就呢一篇係個 magazine article 嘛。 咁話明係 article 一個文章，文章就當然要有標題啦。咁呢個咧都係一個非常之好嘅標題嚟嘅，你可以見到佢用咗一個冒號其實冒號又或者 dash 破折號咧，都係用嚟俾多啲內容，俾呢啲細節。咁你講完太極之後，你再介紹下啦。太極係一個好古老嘅一個藝術，咁就可以強壯身心，係咪啊？body 又 soul 咁樣。咁其實呢個 title 已經係大約去預示俾啲讀者聽咧，就要介紹太極，咁太極講嘅好處啦，咁樣。OK， 開始。Tourists often see an interesting phenomenon while exploring the vibrant metropolis of Hong Kong. Phenomenon 現象 ，OK，vibrant 一個好活躍嘅一個地方啦。Metropolis 係一個都市啊。Amidst the hustle and bustle of the city, there always seems to be a quiet and tranquil part with a band of elderly doing tai chi。咁amidst 咧就係一個介詞 preposition， 就係講乜乜嘅當中啦。Hustle and bustle 咧就係一個成語，就係講好忙碌。咁tranquil 咧就係一個形容詞，就係講一個好恬靜、好平靜、放鬆、安靜嘅一個環境。A band of 咧就係講 a group of 嘅意思啦。Their unhurried and steady movements stand in stark contrast to the fast-paced rhythm of the city。咁咧佢哋係從來都唔照講啦 ，unhurried。steady 係好平穩。in stark contrast 咧，咁你大家都知道 in contrast to 就係相反啦。stark 咧就係鮮明、強烈嘅意思。in stark contrast to 咧就係有一個好鮮明嘅對比。When they move to the soothing tune of a classical Chinese music track, it seems as if the park were secluded from the entire city, becoming a unique sanctuary where people can find inner peace。soothing 係一個好令你好舒適嘅，令你好舒服嘅。secluded from 咧就係排除咗喺外面啊。即係好似呢個公園咧已經排除咗喺香港嘅外面啦。Becoming a unique sanctuary 就係個避難所。啲人可以揾到佢哋內心嘅平靜。Although Tai Chi is widely practiced in Hong Kong, tourists may not recognize or know much about this ancient Chinese art. In this article, we will introduce what Tai Chi is and delve into its numerous benefits。delve into 咧就係我哋深入去了解一下，我哋講解一下。OK， 我哋跳入去。numerous 啦，咁佢冇用 many 啊、lots of 啊咁啦。我比較欣賞嘅點咧就係佢有一個中心句。In this article, we will 咁呢一個咧係非常之清晰啦。你講到明呢一篇文。個目的就係我哋要介紹一個太極作為一個運動啦，同埋講下佢嘅好處，咁多於一個。咁你就可以 expect 到應該有一段咧就係介紹下太極嘅細節，應該有幾段咧，最少2段啦，2至3啦，就講太極嘅好處嘅。organisation 上面咧，如果呢一個 marker， 正如我已經好開心嘅，因為我大約知道你想講乜嘢。下一段啦。Despite the fact that Tai Chi is not a vigorous exercise, it offers a myriad of benefits to those who practice it。有一個轉折句啦。佢用 despite the fact that 咧就係although嘅意思啦。雖然唔係一個 vigorous exercise， 唔係一個劇烈嘅運動。a myriad of 咧就係 many。OK。It is precisely the slow movements that allow practitioners to relieve stress on their body due to their less taxing nature。咁啊 practitioners 就係一個實踐者啦，就係、一個練習太極嘅人啦，去舒緩壓力。咁 relieve stress 大家都識講噶啦。less taxing nature，taxing 咧就係令到你好辛勞啊。In addition, Tai Chi emphasizes controlled breathing. Through rhythmic inhaling and exhaling, practitioners can improve their lung capacity. Tai Chi is also linked with multiple health benefits, such as improved agility and balance among the elderly and reduced blood pressure。咁啊，講咗幾個嗰啲身體上嘅好處啦，都正路路啦。咁啊佢仲有一個下一段咧，就係一個承上啟下嘅一個中心句。Beyond physical benefits, Tai Chi brings about spiritual well-being。呢個心靈上咧，靈魂上咧都可以令到你身心安舒嘅。咁咧，如果你係一個 marker，好似我咁咧，我應該就好開心，因為你令到我好清楚了解到你噏乜嘢。第一段就係講 physical benefits， 第二段你就講 spiritual well-being。所以咧，如果你想改善你嘅寫作能力咧，我覺得第一樣嘢咧就係你要練習寫一個清晰嘅中心句。OK。By clearing the mind and attentively focusing on each movement, practitioners attained a sense of calmness and peacefulness and let go of their stressful thoughts. Attain 就係達到。Comparable to popular meditation practices in the United States and Europe, Tai Chi is a good way for people to cultivate mindfulness and inner peace, ultimately reaching a state of Zen。咁啊comparable to 就係可以同乜乜乜嘢比較，即係同乜乜乜相似咁嘅意思啊。OK，meditation 就係嗰啲禪修。打坐，一日10分鐘坐喺床邊度，眯埋隻眼，乜都唔做嗰啲 meditation exercise 啦。咁啊可以 cultivate 就係培養 mindfulness。咁啊你有幾注意自己內心嘅需要啦，聆聽自己內心嘅感受啦 mindfulness。同埋咧你可以達到一個 state of Zen， 一個達到一個禪嘅一個地步。咁啊，由於我唔係太熟悉呢個yoga meditation 嘅概念咧，就唔喺度同大家解釋啦。咁但係咧個意思咧，我 get 到咧就應該係講緊好平靜啊，都好滿足啊，冇乜嘢嘅緊張啊，冇咩嘅好雜亂嘅思緒啊，呢一個狀態我估啦嚇。好，下一段咧就係講呢個文章嘅重點啊，就係好多學生咧可能未必諗得到嘅嘢。咁你而家係寫一篇文章俾一啲對旅行有興趣嘅人，你係想吸客啊嘛，咁你係想佢哋去光臨呢一個好繽紛嘅香港啊嘛，咁當然你就要介紹下佢哋點樣可以嚟香港打太極啦，係咪吸引佢哋嚟啦？咁呢段就係直接做呢個功能嘅。Where and how could I practice Tai Chi? You would ask. In Hong Kong, every community has a tight-knit group of Tai Chi enthusiasts. Tight-knit group 咧就係一個好緊密、好大家好緊密聯繫嘅、好親密嘅。enthusiast 就係一啲對好有興，即係對某樣嘢好有熱情嘅人啦，即係 fans 啦。咁你就唔講 fans 呢個字，就講 enthusiast 啦。Gathering in parks, in public housing estates, seaside promenades, and public squares. These Tai Chi groups are open for anyone to join。咁你可以去公屋嘅公園啦，你可以去海邊嘅長廊啦，海濱長廊啦，你可以去啲嗰啲公眾廣場啦。唔緊要，係 我哋可以再 highlight 嘅tight knit enthusiasts promenades 長廊 squares 係嗰啲公園啦。These Tai Chi groups are open for anyone to join. Helpful locals will be more than happy to guide curious first-timers 第一次打太極嘅人 through their routines 一啲點樣第一步、第二步、第三步咁樣。Apart from finding practitioners in local communities, some hotels also provide Tai Chi courses led by experienced instructors. 咁你唔講 teachers，講 instructors 啦。Providing a comprehensive introduction to the arts. Comprehensive 係個超全面嘅。好啦，最尾一段總結段。Tai Chi is gradually gaining popularity around the globe, and many big names have incorporated it in their daily lives. Incorporated 實踐包含 Hong Kong, with its vibrant community of practitioners, is easily one of the best places to immerse oneself in the authentic experience of this world-renowned art. Immerse 咧係沉浸、浸入嘅意思。Authentic 咧就係一個好真實嘅。world-renowned 就係 famous 嘅意思啦，世界知名。OK。So if you're paying Hong Kong a visit, be sure to include Tai Chi in your itinerary 行程。To enjoy the serene, tranquil side of the city while enhancing your overall well-being。咁啊 serene 同 tranquil 都係差唔多意思啦，唔講啦。咁我覺得都係一個正正路路嘅一個 sample writing 嘅。咁啊有達到要求啦，有講最少兩個嘅好處，咁啊 physical 同埋spiritual。咁啊如果我寫呢篇文咧，我會點樣做好啲咧？就係第一，我可能會加入一啲數據或者例子或者一啲 anecdotes， 即係一啲人講嘅嘢去支持加強我嘅論證啦。例如你呢段講緊physical benefits， 我可能會話根據呢一個嘅香港大學嘅醫學院嘅研究咧，就話原來打太極嘅長者咧係30%機會咧可以減少佢哋患呢個骨質疏鬆嘅疾病嘅咁樣。咁呢啲都係你正常合理唔係太離譜嘅，你都可以 include 嘅，因為都係我往年 video 都講過啦。作為 marker 咧，你係唔可以使用智能手機或者電腦或者啲智能裝備嘅。咁啊冇老師咧係會攞部手機出嚟去 check 下到底係咪真係有講過呢一個嘅 research。咁啊老師都好忙噶嘛，未必好多時間睇新聞噶嘛，所以你説了就是㗎啦。你話你港大醫學院做過呢個研究咧，其實合理就 OK。咁你亦都可以加入一啲個人嘅一啲訪談啦，例如你話 spiritual well-being， 咁你就可以話阿黃婆婆Miss Wong who is 87 years old， 咁咧就每日都會去維園度打太極嘅，咁啊加句 quote 啦，就話我咧舊年咧就喪失咗丈夫之後咧，本身就好傷心嘅，但係咧透過認識到一班太極嘅enthusiasts， 咁每日打太極之後咧，就令到我身心好恬靜啦，就學會去面對自己嘅悲傷啦，同埋係令到人生有方向啦、目標啦咁樣，你即係你加呢啲 creativity 嘅嘢都得嘅，係啦。咁啊，另外最尾我應該就會幫自己設立一個角色啦，我會話我係香港大太極學會嘅主席啦，然後我就會直接同嗰啲讀者 sell 呢個班咁樣，咁都係一個合理嘅事情嚟嘅。好啦，第3條咧就係 popular culture， 就係一條好多考生都好不知所措，唔知點樣做嘅題目。咁點解咧？我哋睇下條題目先。Anime Expo, Hong Kong's biggest anime, manga, and video game exhibition, was held at the Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Centre last weekend. As a school reporter, you attended the event and interviewed some people dressed in cosplay. Write an article for your school magazine. 咁啊第一件事咧就係你要諗你嘅受眾係邊一個咧？係邊一個會讀呢篇文咧？就係你都講咗啦，你 school magazine 啊嘛， 你係一個 reporter 啊嘛，咁即係你都係一個中學生啦。你寫呢篇嘢咧就係俾你間學校嘅中一至中六嘅同學仔睇啦。然之後你就可以諗下啊，其實佢哋可能未必有去呢一個嘅動漫展個噃，又或者有啲同學咧可能係對cosplay 咧係冇乜認識嘅，咁你就可以大約可能講下啊點解啲人會想 cosplay 啦，佢哋會 cosplay 啲咩角色啦，又或者因為你訪問咗一啲真係 cosplay 行業嘅人啊嘛，咁你可以講下啊佢哋點解會 cosplay 啦，佢哋中意 cosplay 咩角色啦，佢哋幾時會 cosplay 啦，cosplay 佢哋為佢哋帶嚟嘅影響啦，好唔好啦，又或者佢哋對 cosplay 嘅前景啦，呢啲都可以講嘅。咁啊最主要咧就係要用一個可能活潑生動啲、有趣啲嘅 tone 去為你嘅學校嘅同學仔去介紹 cosplay 呢個 activity。咁啊，同埋去講下嗰啲 cosplayer 佢哋嘅感受係點樣樣嘅。咁啊因為呢個係 magazine feature article 嘛，咁如果你可以加入一啲 cosplayer 嘅 quote， 又或者你可以引一啲數據，咁啊非常之好啦。好，呢篇文點講咧？首先咧就好唔好意思啦，因為咧呢篇文咧係一個 school magazine article 啊嘛，咁都講明係 article 啦，咁 article 就當然要有 title 啦。咁如果我係一個 marker 咧，見到你呢篇文咧冇 title 咧，我係會 organisation 即刻打折嘅。咁啊扣分先啦，咁就非常之不幸啦。咁啊個 title 其實你好簡單講下Anime Expo， 即係可能我嘅所見所聞，咁啊已經可以 fulfill 到個 requirement 啦。但係你就唔寫，咁啊唔寫就扣分啦，係咪？好啦，我哋睇下啦。On a Saturday morning under the bristling heat, I was stranded in a long queue with ninjas, cyborgs, sorcerers, and Camden Riders。咁啊，哇 bristling heat 啊，勁熱啊！咁啊 stranded 咧就係滯留。咁咧有啲乜嘢咧 ？Ninja 啦、cyborgs 啦、sorcerers 啦、Camden Riders 啦，咁即係一啲動漫啊、遊戲先會出現嘅角色啦，忍者啊、巫師啊、嗰啲啦，OK。This outlandish bunch come together once a year at the Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Centre, where the Anime Expo is held。咁啊，outlandish 咧就有啲好耀眼啊、好出位啊嘅一啲人啦，bunch 就係個 group 人啦。一年一次咧就會喺會展度出現，咁啊動漫展度出現。I had the privilege of participating in the local anime community's biggest event as a school reporter, and the experience was an unforgettable and meaningful one。咁啊，好榮幸啊 ！I had the privilege of 即係好榮幸嘅意思啊。A large crowd awaited me as I approached the venue。咁啊 awaited me 咧就係佢等緊我，咁啊真係得搞笑嘅啫。佢又唔係啲好緊要嘅人，咁啲人點解會等佢咧？即係佢係講緊話啊，佢入到個場所咧已經有一大班人喺度啦。Devout fans had been waiting in line to enter a few days in advance. Some had even set up tents around the entrance to secure an early entry。Devout 呢個字咧就係講一啲好忠心嘅人，咁呢個字咧同 devoted 咧係嚟自同一個字根嘅。咁但係 devout 呢個字咧多數係形容一啲宗教信仰嘅人，即係例如你形容一個基督徒，你就可以用一個 devout Christian 咁樣。咁當然而家啲人都會形容呢啲 fans 啦，因為啲粉絲咧好似啲可能基督徒一樣咁虔誠嘅。咁啊佢哋幾日之前已經入咗去啦 ，in advance 就係之前啦。咁啊有帳篷 tent， 咁啊 secure 去保障一個 early entry， 就係佢哋保障佢哋咧可以最早入場。When the doors to the exhibition hall finally opened, a frenzy ensued as devoted fans flooded inside, attacking the plethora of stores and exhibits. A frenzy ensued 咧，即係一個好瘋狂 ensue 就開始啦。咁啊，一啲好 devoted 嘅 fans 咧，一啲好忠心嘅粉絲咧就 flooded inside，即係好似水咁樣湧入去。咁啊 plethora of 咧就係 many 嘅意思啦。Upon entering, the first thing that caught my eyes was a huge, shiny billboard showcasing the latest popular manga titles. Billboard 嗰啲廣告標示牌，好大個嗰啲咧牌。OK，showcasing 同 show 係一樣意思，不過係展示嘅意思啦。Among them as Blue Lock, a football manga that gained popularity during the World Cup, and the timeless classic One Piece. This was the manga section, where a huge variety of Japanese comic books were on display and available for purchase. 咁呢啲又係發揮少少創意嘅地方啦。咁我冇睇 manga 嘅，你話 Blue Lock 有冇呢個 manga 咧？其實我真係唔識㗎。咁當然 One Piece 呢咁出名嘅就都有聽過啦。咁呢啲又係如果你真係唔識 manga， 你又想作嘅，你咪作啲learn 啲嘅名咯。Two Piece 啊，係咯 ，My Secret Classroom 呢啲作啲make sense 得意啲嘅名就 OK 嘅，冇人真係會考究係真定假。Holographic images of beloved character adorned the stores, extending a warm welcome to attendees and potential customers. 咁呢一啲好深受喜愛嘅一啲角色 ，adorn the stores 咧，即係充滿住嗰啲攤檔。咁 attendees 就係啲入場者啦、出席者啦。Instead of shopping right away, I was attracted by several smaller exhibits on titles such as the ever-popular Slam Dunk and the recent hit Chainsaw Man。Slam Dunk 我就識啦 ，Hit Saw Man Chainsaw Man 我唔識。咁又係嗰句，我覺得合理啦，就 OK 啦。These exhibits showcase precious original manuscripts， 一啲好珍貴嘅一啲原稿 and drafts, as well as color pages of the manga over the years. Witnessing the author's creative process, as well as the artistic evolution over the years of serialization, left a profound impression on me. Profound 咧係一個好巨大嘅 ，OK， 好深遠嘅。咁都正常啦，即係呢一段就主要係講動漫區啦，有一啲實際嘅例，唔知真實定係假，即係真嘅例子啦，同埋有啲我唔知係咪假嘅例子啦。咁啊有講佢哋show 一啲吸引人嘅地方啦，例如一啲原稿啦，又或者可能有啲歷史就係關於嗰個漫畫家點樣去蛻變啦。我覺得都係非常之合理嘅。Continuing my journey， 咁又用呢一篇文咧，用一個步移法嘅方式去寫，用一個中文步移法，就可能就一開始又講話入去嗰個會展嘅 hall 嘅門口開始啦，就俾個檔吸引啦。而家咧就 continue my journey 嘅步移法啦。I was greeted by a burst of light and sound at the anime session，where big screen displays everywhere were playing trailers of new and upcoming anime series。咁之前咧 manga 就係漫畫啦 ，anime 就係動漫啦，動漫即係有聲有畫啦 ，OK。咁trailers 就係一啲宣傳片，短短地分零2分鐘，吸引你去睇一套電影或者去睇一個電視劇。或者呢一個 case 就係睇一套動漫啦。Attendees flooded the area， 咁又用 flooded 呢個字啦，即係好似水咁湧入去呢個場地。With some fixated on the screen，fixated 咧就嚟自 fix。如果一個人係 fixated on 咧，即係好着迷一樣嘢。咁你可以 fixated on the screen，fixated on a hobby，fixated on 一個 interest 都得嘅。Eagerly awaiting announcements about their favorite series， eagerly 好熱烈啊，好熱情啊。 while others swarmed around stores selling anime merchandise, hoping to find treasures to add to the collections. Swarm around 又係湧去嗰啲檔嗰度啦。merchants 就係一啲商品啦，咁你就唔係話 goods，唔係話 products，係 merchandise，咁啊顯得你嘅語言能力好高階啦。Many among the crowd were dedicated customers. Dedicated 就係一啲好忠心嘅忠誠嘅，同 devout 同 devoted 係一樣嘅意思。Who styled themselves with elaborate outfits. Elaborate 就係啲好多細節嘅 outfits and accessories resembling their favorite anime characters. I struck up conversations with several of these enthusiasts. Struck up conversation 就係啲無啦啦同人哋拗水吹啦，就叫 struck up conversation 啦。enthusiast 咧就係另一篇文見過嘅 fans 嘅意思。咁因為你呢篇文嗰個好 explicit， 好講到明嘅開宗明義就係要你去報導你同嗰啲 cosplayer 嘅啲對話啊嘛。咁當然你呢個重點啦，你最少都一兩段去講佢哋講嗰啲乜啦。例如呢一個人 Peter, a Form 5 student dressed as the iconic Naruto, 名門 expressed his excitement for attending the expo for the first time. I'm thrilled to share my passion for the series with like-minded fans and express my love for cosplaying freely here. 好興奮啊 thrilled. Like-minded fans 就即係同我思想差唔多啦，同我興趣差唔多嘅人啦。He exclaimed， 即係好開心咁講啊 ！exclamation mark 個 exclaim 啊！ His friends dressed up as characters in the same series piped in， 即係無啦搭嘴啦 ，and added that they had spent months preparing their costumes. Our chat was interrupted when 唔識讀喎 Kirigaya Kazuto 讀錯多見諒嚇。From Sword Arts Online approached, requesting a photo with the Naruto gang. Their efforts in crafting their costumes surely paid off. Crafting 去整 paid off 咧即係有回報。They were all grateful to the expo for providing a space where they could enjoy themselves without being scrutinized by others. Scrutinize 即係俾人去批評 criticize. Indeed, anime and game lovers can happily indulge in their favorite series and works here, but they rarely have a chance to let their passion and enthusiasm run riot elsewhere. 我 highlight 一個字先 ，indulge in 咧即係去享受 ，OK， 浸淫係一啲興趣嘅目標啊、活動啊咁樣。因為咧佢哋冇乜機會咧可以 let 等佢哋嘅熱情 passion 同埋 enthusiasm 去 run riot 自由奔放。As the general public still perceives them as nerds or crown them with the derogatory term weeps. Perceived 即係當將佢哋睇成或者佢哋對佢哋個觀感係點咧？就係、一啲 nerds 書呆子，或者咧crown them with 咧即係冠以乜乜乜嘅意思啦。derogatory 咧就係一啲侮辱性嘅一啲字，咁呢個字咧就係 weeps。咁 whips 咧就係同 nerds 差唔多啦，就係形容一啲怪怪地好熱衷於某一啲興趣嘅人啦。咁啊當然 cosplayers 就經常俾人哋話係 whips 啦。Hobbies such as cosplaying, watching anime, and drawing manga are often stigmatized as unrealistic and time-wasting. Stigmatized 咧即係被標籤化，俾人歧視啊。不切實際啦，嘥時間啦 ，making it difficult for these people to openly share their interest without opposition and harsh criticism. harsh 啊，啲好強烈嘅、好刻薄嘅一啲批評。Observing their sheer delight in the expo. I couldn't help but realize that the love of anime, manga, and games is no different from others' passion for music and art. 咁啊，佢哋好開心啦，佢哋 sheer delight 啦，即係非常之愉快啦。Fans appreciate and enjoy the creation of talented artists while expressing their own enthusiasm through spin-offs, adaptation of fan art，即係嗰啲好欣賞佢哋嘅一啲藝術家嘅人咧，佢哋會點樣去表示佢哋嘅欣賞咧？就係佢哋會整一啲 spin-off，即係一啲番外篇，一啲根據於嗰個作品而另外創作嘅一啲作品。adaptation 就改編啦 ，fan art 就係一啲粉絲嘅一啲嗰啲藝術品啦。即係例如你畫一幅畫係哆啦 A 夢，咁呢個都係個 fan art 嚟嘅。The sense of satisfaction derived from 咧係來自於 discovering a good watch or read is akin to 咧即係仿如類似 finding a genre of music that resonate with one's soul resonate with 咧即係有感應對應 OK 有共鳴，即係你發現到一個你中意睇或者中意讀嘅一個漫畫或者動漫咧，其實同你發現到一個啱你口味嘅一個音樂嘅種類咧，其實好似嘅。If being passionate about music is meaningful, why should the enthusiasm for anime, manga, and games be any different? 最尾段啦。The Anime Expo was a celebration of the local community's love for the genre and its works. And it brought together fans from across the city to share their passion and hobbies freely. It offers them the precious opportunity to explore the series they love in greater depth, as well as helping them find their next obsession. I strongly recommend everyone to join the festivities next year, even if you're new to the genre. Witnessing the dedication and eagerness of the attendees firsthand may very well reshape your views towards anime and manga lovers. 好，咁我有幾樣嘢想講啦。第一就係呢度有一個 grammatical mistake 啦。recommend to 咧係一個港式英語嚟嘅，即係我建議你去參加，就係直接翻譯成 recommend everyone to join， 咁唔係咁樣嘅。咁其實咧係應該係 recommend that 再加 subject verb， 即係你可以話 I strongly recommend that everyone join。咁啊呢個咧又係好 complicated 嘅，因為咧呢個 subject verb 咧其實咧係有一個 should 嘅modal verb 喺入面嘅，所以咧其實 everyone 咧正常應該係加 joins 噶嘛，但因為有 should 呢一個 modal verb 裏面咧，呢句嘢咧就會變咗做 I strongly recommend that everyone join。咁啊呢樣嘢可能連本地英文老師都會錯嘅一個英文嘅錯誤啦。我真係見過有啲同事咧，以前真係教啲學生搞話，即係 recommend everyone to join 咁樣噶。咁呢個就絕對 grammar 就唔啱啦。咁就哈哈哈。好啦，另一樣嘢咧就除咗呢樣之外咧，除咗呢個 grammatical mistake 之外咧，我都覺得個 ending 係好 appropriate 嘅。因為咧你去讀完一篇文之後咧，你應該有啲 call to action 噶嘛，即係你應該呼籲人哋去做一啲嘢噶嘛。咁你都介紹得動漫展啦，咁你當然就好合理，就呼籲啲學生你下年咧有興趣都可以參加動漫展㗎。咁調翻轉啦，如果下年嘅題目或者以後嘅題目咧，唔係介紹動漫展，係介紹另一個香港嘅活動。咁你最尾嘅結尾咧，都係非常之 appropriate， 可以建議佢哋去參加呢個活動。即係舉例，如果你係參加咗學校嘅一個加拿大交流團，然後你要喺 School Magazine 度講下你喺呢個交流團嘅感受，咁你最尾一段咧，你都可以講話 I strongly recommend that my fellow schoolmates or my fellow students sign up for this precious opportunity to study in Canada for 2 weeks 咁樣，你去鼓勵下啲同學仔咧去即係報名呢個遊學團咧，都非常之合理嘅，係啦。咁如果我作呢篇文嘅話咧，我就覺得呢篇嘅 sample 文章咧就係、太少講嗰啲 cosplayer 嘅內心感受啦。其實基本上佢都係講一段啫嘛。我會將佢係當咗一個 focus，可能會除咗 Peter 之外咧，仲有其他人啦，可以加 Mary 啊、加 Chris 啊嗰啲人啦，去講下佢哋。正如我開頭呢段分析呢條題目所講嘅，可能分析下佢哋幾時開始去 cosplay 啊，中意 cosplay 幾耐啊，對於香港嘅 cosplay 文化有咩睇法啊，或者對於未來 cosplay 嘅前景係點樣樣啊 ，cosplay 嘅好處 ，cosplay 對你嘅負面影響，呢啲都可以再多講多啲嘅，係啦。好，第4條就係 debating 啦。The following topic was discussed at a debate workshop. Some employers use cameras and computer software to monitor what employees are doing in the workplace. How do you think this affects productivity and job satisfaction? 咁首先咧，有幾個重點詞語你應該要 highlight 啦。第一就係閉路電視同埋一啲電腦嘅監控軟件。咁然之後咧，你嘅 focus 咧就係生產力同埋對工作嘅滿足感。咁你要寫嘅就係 essay 就係一個議論文啦。你要講 pros and cons of monitoring employees in the workplace。咁留意咧，呢條題目咧係用一個 neutral 嘅字啦。How do you think this affects？ 佢就唔係問你 do you think employers should？ 咁你就要答一個 yes and no 嘅一個意見啦。咁呢一個嘅做法咧喺letter to the editor 咧係正常嘅。我哋之後睇一條題目咧都係應該係咁樣做嘅。但係你寫篇 essay 咧係要講 pros and cons 咧，你就唔需要有立場。你喺第一段咧，你介紹下個背景，就係講我哋可能某啲 software 好出名可以監控人啦，又或者你講一個 quote 就係話Chris 即係一個office worker， 佢就話成日俾人監控壓力好大啊，跟住我呢篇 essay 咧就會講下佢哋嘅 pros and cons 就 OK 啦。你個 topic sentence 咧都即係大約係講this essay will discuss the pros and cons 就 OK 啦。你真係想有立場咧，你可以喺最尾一段咧加都得嘅，即係可能你最尾嗰段就係話given that there are way more cons and pros，perhaps employers should reconsider using this kind of tools to surveil the employees 咁樣，我可以嘅，但你就唔一定開頭嗰段你就話 I strongly agree that 乜乜乜咁，唔需要 OK。你睇下篇 sample essay 入邊真係咁做啦。唉，有啲失望。咁呢個係個 essay 啊嘛，咁 essay 就係一個代 article 啦。其實你係應該寫一個 title 嘅，即係咁當然有人會同我 argue 啦，就係話其實 essay 你唔需要有 title 都得嘅。咁但係你做一個學生，你係要俾一個 marker 去改。咁咧大部分嘅香港老師咧都係覺得article essay 呢啲咧係有個 title 係順眼啲嘅。咁所以如果你冇 title 嘅話咧就好蝕底。咁例如你遇著我嘅話咧，我就一定喺 organisation 會扣分㗎啦，我會打折扣嘅。因為你個 title 其實你係可以幫一啲讀者去 understand 你個中心大意係乜嘢，又或者你個立場係點啊嘛。咁可能你一個好 neutral 嘅 title 啦，例如A closer look into the use of surveillance tools and their effects， 咁都 OK 嘅 in the workplace， 咁你都 OK 可以接受。咁有就一定要有啦，我覺得。好，我哋睇下第一段個問啦。 In recent years, employee monitoring in the workplace has become increasingly prevalent。一啲員工監控咁啊越嚟越流行啊 ，prevalent 即係 common 嘅意思啦。Employers often utilize 即係 use 嘅意思。Cameras and computer software to keep track of their employees' activities。keep track of 去留意住、記錄住 ，OK。Sparking a heated debate regarding its impact on productivity and job satisfaction。咁啊，有一個好標準嘅一個議論文嘅開頭啦，就係、第一句就係講下個 general situation 啦，個現象啦。跟住第二句就係講呢一個嘅做法咧，就引起激烈嘅討論。咁咧，我教啲學生寫啲 basic 嘅essay 咧，都係咁教佢哋嘅。咁下一句就係中心句啦，好 classic 啦。While implementing employee monitoring brings advantages such as increased productivity, it also raises potential privacy concerns. Implementing 實行 ，OK。咁啊，有一啲 privacy concern， 有啲關於私隱嘅一啲關注啦、考慮點啦。咁如果我係一個讀者咧，我就好簡單 expectation 嘅啫。我就應該 expect 你最少有兩段分開嘅段落咧，就係講好處；有兩段分開嘅段落咧，就係講唔好處。因為佢係 pros and cons 啊嘛。咁即係佢已經暗示咗你要最少要講兩個好處同兩個唔好處啦。咁如果你講唔到兩個好處同兩個唔好處咧，你嘅 content 就唔達標噶咯喎。唔達標咧，就即係達唔到4噶咯喎。你要留意喎。好，第一個好處 ，employee monitoring offers several primary advantages, including increased productivity 個生產力嘅提升。咁都清楚嘅呢個段落中心句。When employees know that they are being monitored, they tend to focus on their tasks and refrain from engaging in time-wasting activities, such as scrolling their smartphones to avoid detection and punishment。咁佢哋 refrain from 咧即係避免，咁我哋就唔會碌手機啦，係啦，就避免被人哋偵測到佢唔做嘢，俾人懲罰。This leads to 去導致到 better use of work hours and heightened level of productivity. Moreover, monitoring workers' performance with software provides insight 一啲知識 into progress and assignment completion times. This can help employers identify inefficiencies 一啲唔夠效率高嘅地方 and target bottlenecks to improve productivity。bottlenecks 咧就係樽頸位，我都清晰嘅。OK， 我接受。Another advantage of employee monitoring is enhanced security， 提升公司嘅保安。Cameras can track employee movement and prevent unauthorized access to areas that contain confidential information, such as data storage archives or research and development areas。咁咧，如果有鏡頭嘅話咧，就可以啲員工嘅活動你都知道啦。咁你就佢哋可以避免佢哋去一啲未經授權嘅一啲傳達。咁啊，有啲機密嘅資訊啦，例如一啲存檔庫啊，又或者一啲開發嘅一啲area 咁啦。On the other hand, computer software can help detect and prevent unauthorized access to sensitive digital information or assets 啲資產。This is crucial in industries where confidentiality is paramount 即係 important 嘅意思，或者 big 嘅意思 ，such as finance or healthcare. Monitoring can also deter employees from deter from 即係阻止我哋 engaging in unethical or illegal activity。 unethical 即係不道德啦 ，illegal 即係唔合法啦。As they are aware that their actions are being observed, this can contribute to a safer and more secure work environment。都啲正路嘅論點我都接受嘅 ，OK。好啦，咁兩個好處之後咧，你要講一個唔好處啊嘛，咁你就要個轉折句啦，係咪？咁呢一個就係一個正正路路嘅轉折句啦。nonetheless， 即係話雖如此 ，implementing employee monitoring also has disadvantages. One major concern is the potential impact on job satisfaction. Constant surveillance 即係監控監視 can create a sense of distrust 不信任 anxiety 焦慮 among employees, leading to increased stress levels and decreased job satisfaction. Employees may feel that their every move is being scrutinized 被監視啊，俾人哋即係研究啊。which can negatively affect their morale and motivation. Morale 即係士氣 ，motivation 係動機動力。To make matters worse， 即係更糟的是 ，they may think that their superiors 佢哋嘅上司 boss do not believe in their diligence 佢哋嘅勤力勤奮程度 and performance and may feel discouraged 好氣餒。More employees may leave their company due to low job satisfaction。都係嘅 ，OK。Privacy is another significant concern. Monitoring software that tracks computer activities, such as emails or internet browsing history, may be seen as an invasion of privacy. 侵犯你嘅私隱 a basic human right. Additionally, cameras placed in work areas can lead to feelings of discomfort or even paranoia among employees. 唔舒適，甚至有啲妄想啊，嗰啲恐懼啊。There's only a thin margin between monitoring for security purposes and invading workers' privacy. Thin margin 咧即係一條好薄嘅、好幼嘅線啊。And employers must strike a balance， 一個達到個平衡 ，to prevent crossing the line， 過咗界。and creating legal and ethical issues。咁legal 就係法律上啦 ，ethical 就係道德上啦。OK 嘅，我都接受嘅。好啦，講最尾一段啦 ，conclusion 啦。In conclusion, implementing employee monitoring in the workplace has both 我估到啦 advantages and disadvantages。咁又重申你嘅論點啦。While it can increase productivity and enhance security， 咁呢個就係第一段嘅好處啦 ，security 就第二個好處啦。You can also need to decrease job satisfaction 第三段即係講唔好處啦，同埋 potential privacy concern 就講第四段嘅唔好處啦。咁非常之簡單，一句已經 summarize 晒你成篇文嘅重點。我係一個 marker 咧，我非常之中意嘅。Employers must carefully consider the potential impacts on their employees and find a balance that ensures productivity while respecting privacy。咁又係俾一啲建議啦，最尾嗰段。咁你係一個老細嘅話咧，就你要注意平衡啦。就你提升 productivity 嘅同時咧，都要注意到你唔好侵犯你員工嘅私隱啊。OK。Open communication and transparency。透明度 about monitoring practices can help dissolve 化解 concerns and foster 促進 a positive work environment. Ultimately, finding the right balance is key to reaping the benefits of employee monitoring while minimizing its feedback. Key to 乜乜乜咧 ？Key to ing 咧就即係達到某樣嘢嘅重點嘅核心嘅方法。OK 嘅重點。咁咧，你揾到平衡咧，就係乜乜乜嘅重點咧，就係 reaping the benefit 咧，即係 reap 即係收穫啊，你可以獲得嗰啲好處咁嘅意思啦。In terms of structure 咧，呢一篇文咧係一個好標準嘅 essay。 咁有 introduction 就係講general situation，再講有人中意有人唔中意，最尾呢段咧就講加個中心句就講呢篇文咧就係講佢哋嘅分析下佢哋嘅 advantages 同 disadvantages 啦。咁之後兩段講 advantages 咧有一個好清晰嘅中心句，你一眼就知道佢講咩重點㗎啦。之後咧有個轉折句一句嘅啫，就雖然咧有好多好處，但係咧都有好多唔好處嘅咁樣。咁之後咧又係兩段，就係講佢嘅唔好嘅地方啦。咁有一個好清晰嘅中心句啦。最尾個 conclusion 咧就係重申翻呢篇文嘅所有重點啦，就係4個重點啦。然之後俾一啲建議啦，即係一個非常之 general 嘅一個structure。如果你照呢篇 sample essay 咁寫嘅話咧，正常咧其實你坐4望5咧係冇難度嘅。OK， 咁大家要好好練習一下點樣寫呢一類嘅 essay， 因為咧未來嘅 DSE 咧應該每年最少有一條咧都係 essay， 以照顧一啲可能寫 stories 或者 description writing 唔係太叻嘅同學仔。第5條 short stories。Fairy tales and fables teach us how to find love, survive family conflicts, defeat the rich and powerful, and live happily ever after。咁一句咧已經講咗讀童話寓言故事可以學到啲乜嘢咧？點樣去尋找愛情啦？點樣可以度過呢一個嘅家庭嘅衝突啦？點樣可以打敗嗰啲有錢佬啦？然之後咧就可以以後咧永遠快樂地生活落去啦。咁呢4個 stories 啦。咁你嘅要做嘅嘢咧就係 write an essay to explain how reading these kinds of stories has taught you important lessons about life。好啦，首先咧佢已經 specify 咗係童話同埋寓言故事。然之後咧佢要你講你讀呢啲嘅嘢咧點樣可以幫你去學到啲 important lessons。咁佢已經俾咗4個例子俾你啦。咁當然你都可以唔使講呢一啲嘅教訓嘅，你可以講任何嘢都得㗎。你可以話唔好相信陌生人啦，又或者早起的鳥兒有蟲吃啊，又或者要孝順父母啊，你唔好太相信陌生人啦，乜都得嘅。咁但係咧，因為佢話 fairy tales and fables 啊嘛，咁當然你要略略提一啲你讀嗰啲咩嘅 fairy tales 同 fables 係教到你啲 lessons 啦。咁所以如果你對一啲寓言故事啊，對於一啲童話故事咧冇乜認識概念嘅話咧，就唔好作呢個題目啦。OK， 同埋呢個 essay。咁如果我作呢篇文嘅話咧，咁好簡單嘅啫。第一段就講話我咧就好中意，由細到大都好中意讀 fairy tales 同 fables 㗎啦。咁咧，呢篇文咧就會講下我覺得呢啲嘅故事裏面咧學到好多嘢。咁呢篇文咧我就會同大家講下我學過3個最重要嘅 lesson。咁之後有3段啦，咁每3段咧就 focus 一個嘅 lesson。咁例如咧就頭先我講過啲 lesson 啦。咁講我喺邊度幾時讀過呢個故事？呢個故事咧就講咁嘅。咁你 lesson 咧就係咁嘅樣。咁然之後咧我點樣可以喺呢個 lesson apply 到我 life 咧？就係我小4嘅時候咧點咁樣。咁之後最尾嗰段咧 conclusion 咧就又係講我好慶幸讀到呢啲故事啊！我覺得呢啲故事咧除咗小朋友啱之外咧，大人都啱啊！所以咧我會鼓勵大家咧都去讀下呢啲 fairy tales fables 啊，去幫我哋了解人性嘅醜陋啊、人性嘅光輝啊嗰啲。咁即係呢個成個 structure 我就會咁作啦。咁睇下呢個 sample essay 係咪咁作啦？又冇 title， 哎呀，又冇 title。咁咧呢個係一個仲轉埋顏色添。呢個係一個 essay 啊嘛，咁 essay 同 article 一樣啦，最少都有個 title 啦。 咁冇 titles 嘅話咧，我作為一個 marker 咧，就會影響我對於你 organisation 嘅能力嘅觀感嘅。咁啊，我改嘅話咧係會扣分。咁啊，呢一啲咧正常你寫一個好短嘅 title 咧就 OK 㗎啦。即係例如你話all the important lessons I've learned in fables and fairy tales 咁都 OK 啊 ，OK， 好簡單就 OK。好啦，咁我睇下呢篇文點寫啦。From my earliest memories, fables and fairy tales have held a special place in my heart, captivating me with their enchanting characters and magical worlds。咁咧，由我最細個嘅回憶開始咧，呢一啲嘅故事咧就 have held a special place in my heart， 即係咧喺我心裏面佔有一個好特別嘅地位。咁咧就可以 captivate 我，即係咧就令到好着迷啊！咁啊，咁有咩令到我咁着迷咧？就係佢哋啲好令人哋着迷啊、落咗咒嘅一啲角色同 magical world。Looking back, these seemingly simplistic tales, seemingly 即係看似好簡單嘅一啲童話 have taught me invaluable lessons， 一啲好無價嘅一啲課堂。From finding love to navigating family conflict, navigating 即係去點樣去渡過啊，點樣可以掌握啊咁啦。Overcoming challenges posed by the wealthy and influential and being optimistic about life。咁啊，同我嘅預測差唔多啦，即係講，由細到大都好中意睇故事㗎啦。咁咧就呢啲故事咧都教識到好多嘢㗎咁樣。咁啊之後我即係應該就會講下邊啲 fables 教佢啲乜嘢啦。好，下一段。The most famed fairy tales never stray far away from the theme of searching for true love. Stray away from 咧，即係遠離某樣嘢。咁咧啲最出名嘅一啲童話故事咧，就一定係同嗰啲尋找愛情咧就愛啦，離唔開呢一個題材㗎啦。Stories like Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella instill one of life's biggest lessons。instill 咧即係灌輸啊。That one should not love someone solely based on their external beauty or material possessions, but rather on their inner qualities and personality。即係咧，你應該愛一個人咧，就唔係淨係關注佢哋外在美啦，又或者佢哋擁有幾多物質啦。咁你應該咧要關注佢哋內心嘅一啲質素同埋佢哋嘅性格。The beast may have had a hideous appearance， 一個好醜陋嘅外表 ，ugly 嘅意思。And Cinderella may have been poor, but none of these should make someone be deemed。deem 咧即係被視乎於點。be deemed less lovable。The beast's kind heart and soul, Cinderella's compassion for all, 同情心 animals, and her respect for her abusive stepmother, 虐待佢嘅繼母 led them to true happiness and everlasting love。 哇，永久的愛，永恆的愛。Henceforth stressing that only through genuine connection， 真誠嘅一啲呢個連接 can love flourish and prosper，flourish prosper， 好蓬勃咁發展啊，生長促進佢哋嘅生長盛放 ，OK， 咁啊 OK 嘅，咁啊講完愛之後就講下一個啦，就係講家庭衝突啦。咁啊有一個好清晰嘅中心句啦。Fairy tales are also my guide through family conflicts. Snow White was constantly hated by her jealous stepmother and suffered a lot, but she showed me that this is not the end of the world. Not the end of the world 即係唔係世界嘅，唔係地球末日，有一個 idiom 啦。Hansel and Gretel's father deliberately led them into the woods to fend for themselves. Deliberately 即係蓄意地。咁啊 引導佢哋去叢林嗰度。fend for themselves 咧就係保護佢哋自己 ，which led to a seemingly unrepairable rift between them when they found out that they were betrayed. Unrepairable rift 咧即係不可修補嘅裂開撕裂。betray 就係背叛啦。However, the children still cherish 咧好珍愛，好珍而重之。The precious family bond they share, and chose to forgive the father at the end. Whenever I come across conflicts with my family, I remind myself what fairy tales have shown me, that being forgiving and understanding would make it possible to close the rift and mend seemingly broken family relationship. mend 咧係修補。咁如果我想改善呢段嘢咧，我應該會做一個例子，就可能話有一次咧就唔知點就阿媽我嬲咗阿媽，之後咧就諗起呢個故事，就令我諗翻起咧其實阿媽其實係為我好嘅，或者我唔應該有兩母子應該冇隔夜仇嘅咁啦。好啦，最尾。Another valuable lesson fairy tales and fables taught me is that everyone can overcome challenges posed by the wealthy and influential with their resourcefulness, determination and resilience. Resourcefulness 即係你有好多資源啦 ，determination 你嘅決心啦 ，resilience 係抗逆力啦。Characters like Aladdin face challenges imposed by powerful figures such as the king.Imposed by 咧就係施加於邊一個施加咧，就有啲好權力嘅一啲人啦、人物啦。Aladdin used his wits 一啲智力機智 to escape the claws 咧就係爪of the powerful evil sorcerer Jafar.Impress the king and win over the hearts of the princess. Characters like him have inspired me to believe in my abilities, reminding me that I have the power and resources to overcome any challenge. They encourage me not to blindly bow down to 咧，即係屈服於嗰啲叩頭跪低 power, but instead stand up for myself, 為自己去辯護 and take over the reins of my destiny.take over the reins of my destiny， 即係操控自己嘅命運。咁咧，我覺得呢段咧淨係講 Aladdin 就太少啦，我應該會加多個例子嘅，咁就太少例子就唔係太好嘅，因為你話 characters 啊嘛，你又話 these stories， 咁就應該多過個好啲嘅。同埋咧。另一樣嘢就係佢冇乜點講自己嘅例子嘅，即係例如佢應該講下自己生活裏面有啲乜嘢嘅 wealthy and influential 可以 overcome 到嗰個 power 啦。咁例如我唔知啊隨便講㗎咋佢想參加個興趣班，不過咧有一個好有錢嘅同班同學咧就用一啲手法咧就搶咗佢個名額，令到佢冇得參加個興趣班。咁咧佢就機智機力之下咧，最尾都報到名參加呢個興趣班喎。咁證明咧呢個智力咧係可以戰勝金錢嘅。咁你呢啲吹水噏都嘅冇乜所謂嘅，合理就 OK。好啦，第四個 lesson。Last but not least, fairy tales and fables convey the hope that life will reward those who do the right things.好清晰嘅中心句。These stories often conclude with the triumph of good over evil, where the princess ultimately marries a dashing, good-natured prince, while their evil family members got what they deserve. 咁咧triumph 咧就係一啲令人哋可以慶祝嘅嘢啦。Good over evil， 正能勝邪。咁公主就可以嫁到一個又靚仔啦，又好性格嘅王子啦。咁之後佢哋嗰啲邪惡嘅家人咧就有報應啊 ，got what they deserved。咁又唔講例子，你講下例子都好啊嘛。咁有啲乜嘢嘅 fairy tales 同 fables 係嗰個 princess 係 marry 到個 king，然之後嗰啲evil family members 係 got what they deserve 咧。咁其實我諗佢應該係想講Cinderella 嘅，咁不過就因為之前嗰段已經講過啦，所以佢講都冇嘢好講。They reassure me 即係同我令到我更加確信呢樣嘢，更加肯定。Despite hardships and setback，hardship 就係啲困難嘅事情啦 ，setback 就有啲困難嘅事情啦。Perseverance 堅持 ，courage 勇氣 ，and faith 信仰 can lead me to my own happy ending. In addition, the riveting plots always show that however dark the path may seem, there will always be light at the end of the tunnel。即係咧無論咧你嘅個生命上嘅道路咧幾黑暗都好咧，最尾咧都道路嘅盡頭咧都會有光㗎咁樣。咁我又覺得呢段講得唔好嘅就係佢冇講到自己，即係點樣你嘅個作者自己嘅生活嘅經歷點樣可以反映到呢啲故事嘅stories 啦lessons 啦。咁例如佢可以話唔知啊參加過某個比賽就係表演樂器嘅，跟住佢練得好耐都練得唔好，跟住好想放棄，跟住咧佢突然間諗翻起咧某個故事咧就係講唔好放棄嘅，之後咧佢就there's light at the end of the tunnel， 最尾咧佢就贏咗冠軍咁樣，咁啊都得嘅。最尾一段啦。In conclusion, fairy tales and fables are not merely stories meant to entertain. They are profound sources of wisdom and guidance. Merely 即係 only 嘅意思啊 ，profound 咧就係影響深遠啊，好大嘅意思。Through these timeless tales, I have learned valuable lessons about love, family, resilience, and optimism. They have shaped my understanding of the world, emphasizing the importance of inner virtues, forgiveness, and a positive outlook. 咁inner virtues 咧就係啲內在美啦，同埋一個正向嘅人生觀。咁留意咧 outlook 呢個字咧係解人生觀嘅意思，唔係解外表。因為咧好多學生咧以為 outlook 直譯就係外表，咁你就成日都話he has a handsome outlook， 咁啊錯，係啦 outlook 係用嚟講一個人生觀嘅。即係例如佢人生觀好正面啦，人生觀好負面啦，夠唔夠optimistic 咁啦。As I continue my life's journey, the enduring truths 一啲永恆嘅可以持久嘅 truths embedded in these tales embedded 咧即係包含住 will guide me towards a fulfilling and meaningful existence. Fulfilling 即係一個令到你覺得好滿足嘅existence 嘅存在。如果我作呢篇文嘅話咧，我首先會將呢4個 main paragraph 咧減一個變做3，咁可以4減3又得啦，可以將其中2個 virtues combine 又得啦。咁即係例如你話find love 同埋 family conflict， 我 combine 埋一齊變咗做 love for family， 我覺得都可以接受嘅。同埋就係每一段都應該要有一啲好 concrete 嘅 fairy tales 或者 fable。去 illustrate 個 point， 你諗唔到嘅話咧，你就唔好作，因為呢篇嘢咧，你同一啲讀咗好多 short stories 嘅一啲學生去冚嘅，可能有啲名校生咧，佢本身已經讀過 English literature， 因為由細到大咧係已經讀晒100本best novels in the world 咁樣，嗰啲人就飽讀詩書，咁你同佢哋冚咧就係九死一生嘅。咁最尾咧就係加咗啲個人嘅點樣彰顯喺你個人嘅生活啦。咁呢啲你 make up 啲 example 都 OK 嘅，但係應該係 show 到呢啲 fairy tales 嘅 lesson 點樣可以幫到你去改變你嘅人生嘅睇法，或者去令到你 encourage 你咁樣啦。咁所以呢篇嘅 sample writing 我覺得只係不過不失咯，又唔算係寫得最好嘅，我會去 improve 下呢個 writing。第6條 Learning English through drama. In your drama class, you and your classmates had to perform a 10-minute comedy sketch without a script or any preparation time。咁咧 comedy sketch 咧就即係一啲短劇。It was your first time doing improvisation。improvisation 咧即係即興嘅表演，即係咧係冇排練嘅，冇 rehearsal 嘅，係可能幾個人一齊喺企台上面就即興表演一場嘅drama。咁好講求大家演員同演員之間嘅合作性啦、信任啦咁樣。咁所以咧，如果你係對 improv 或者對 comedy 冇認識嘅話咧，我就建議你唔作呢篇文啦，因為咧，如果你連 improv 係咩都唔知嘅話咧，其實你好難寫一篇好嘅嘢嘅。咁 improv 嘅最大嘅一個 rule 咧，就係每一個人講一句嘢之後咧，你都應該係要接 yes and 去令到佢哋嘅嗰個劇情不斷發展嘅。即係例如有 A、B、C、D 4個人啦，咁可能 A 佢第一句就話the weather is great today， 咁即係可能你個 B 咧就會講話 yes and let's go to the park to have a picnic。咁跟住 C 就可能話yes and we should ask our classmates to go with us。咁之後即係你咁樣落去啦，你就不停 yes and 咁樣。咁你當然都唔係全部 yes and， 你可以 no but 嘅，但係嗰個重點就係你要去不停咁 build upon 之前嘅人講嘅嘢啦，然之後你要去發展個劇情啦咁樣。咁如果你係連 improv 都唔識個概念係點嘅話咧，就真係好大件事啦。Write a diary entry about this experience。咁你可以諗下呢篇文章嘅受眾係邊一個啦？呢個係 diary entry。咁日記應該俾自己睇嘅啫。咁或者就算唔係淨係俾自己睇，應該都係俾啲好親密嘅人睇啦，例如好朋友、或者屋企人或者另一半咁樣啦。咁所以咧，你係用啲嗌乜乜啊 ，I feel I think， 咁呢啲係非常之合理嘅。diary 多數係講自己內心嘅感受，或者你點樣睇一件事嘅，唔需要驚人哋 judge 你嘅感受。咁一啲合理嘅一啲感受係咩咧？可能你會覺得好新奇啦，好有趣啦，或者你覺得覺得好尷尬啦，又或者覺得好無稽啦，又或者你覺得好難啊，呢件事都 OK 嘅。我作呢篇文嘅話咧，我應該首先咧去 describe 一下可能perform 呢10分鐘嘅 comedy sketch 之前咧，有冇個老師去講解過improvisation 嘅一啲 key point 啦，就係 yes and 呢個 rule 啦。然之後可能你講下呢10分鐘裡面你講嗰啲咩 topic 啊，又或者你同你嘅即係其他啲 actor actress 嗰啲關係係點啦。然之後你完咗之後，你可以講下中間有冇發生啲蝦碌嘢啊，又或者啲觀眾嘅感受係點樣啦。然後最尾你可以講下你個 reflection 你享唔享受啊？有啲咩地方做得好，有啲咩地方做得唔好啊？又或者到最尾你可以話我會去睇多啲 improv 啊，又或者我會去練習多啲 improv 去改善自己嘅感受咁樣嘅。咁睇下嗰個sample 點寫啦。Dear Diary 一個非常之經典嘅一個開頭啦，因為你就寫個日記咧，就好似同你嘅好朋友傾偈咁樣，所以咧你正常應該會 Dear Diary， 最尾你應該係會有署名嘅。Dear Diary，Today was quite an eventful day in drama class， 一個好多事情發生嘅一個班啊。Our teacher, Mr. Smith, surprised us with a unique challenge.To perform a 10-minute comedy sketch without any scripts or prior preparation. It was my first experience with improvisational acting, and I must say, it was both exhilarating and nerve-wracking. 咁又係好簡單啦，講個背景咧，就係今日咧上堂咧就係老師叫我哋要做10分鐘嘅即興嘅 comedy sketch， 就唔可以有 script 啦。然之後咧個 topic setting 咧就係 it was both exhilarating， 即係令人哋好興奮。亦都 nerve-wracking 就好緊張。咁 我估咧應該就係一個順序法嘅方式去講發生咩事啦，睇下係咪啦。係。The room buzzed with shock and anxiety upon the announcement. We were all flabbergasted at the unexpected task at hand, given none of us had much experience when it came to improvising. Buzzed with 咧即係充滿住，咁咧 flabbergasted 咧就即係 O 嘴啊，震驚啊。Despite our murmurs of protest, murmurs 即係嘴嘴念啊，係咪啊？個 term 叫嘴嘴念啊，係啦，即係唔想啊，搞錯啊，哎呀唔想做啊，呢啲啦 ，OK。Mr. Smith proceeded with drawing 4 names for the first sketch. Unluckily, I was chosen as part of the first group. Each of us had to draw a character from another box, and I got the role of a stubborn substitute teacher. 好硬頸嘅代課老師。Before I could learn what my fellow actors had drawn， 即係佢連其他人角色都唔知。Mr. Smith began narrating. On Monday morning in classroom 3A, and all eyes turned to us. How on earth am I going to do this? 我點做啊 How on earth? I thought. I wanted to run away, but I couldn't. So I mustered up the courage and began. Muster up the courage 即係鼓起勇氣 and began. Good morning, class. And then things started rolling. 即係咧嗰啲之後嘅嘢咧就接住落去發展啦。I used a ridiculous tone， 即係好滑稽啊嘅一個荒謬嘅一個語調。Deliberately 刻意地 mispronounce 讀錯 some words, resulting in roaring laughter 勁爆笑 in the audience. The creative reprisals from my fellow actors also helped the act's progress and further elicited chuckles and chortles. Elicited 咧即係引起 chuckles 即係啲細細地嘅笑聲啦，即係嘻嘻咁啦。There were no plots， 冇劇情 ，no lines， 冇嗰啲對白 ，only our instincts to rely on instinct 就係直覺、第六感。But we were able to create moments of pure brilliance. Of course, it was not constant smooth sailing， 即係唔係好順利嘅行程啦。At times, we could not keep the dialogue flowing, forcing us to rely on physical comedy or exaggerated expressions to keep the humor alive。即係一啲physical comedy， 即係嗰啲扮仆親啊、扮打人啊，即係嗰啲搞笑嗰啲動作啦。exaggerate 誇大啦，即係可能你無啦啦勁 O 嘴咧，個嘴擘到勁大，個眼擘到勁大咁，有人嚟笑啦。But all of a sudden, one of us would blurt out 無啦啦爆一句 random hilarious line，hilarious 即係 funny 嘅意思。And we quickly regain momentum。regain momentum 咧，即係重新去建立翻嗰個勢啊。As the timer signaled the end of our act, I feel a tinge of disappointment， 輕微嘅失望。Realizing that I had just begun to embrace the thrill of spontaneity， thrill 即係個刺激感 ，embrace 咧即係擁抱、接納，係啦，包容。spontaneity 咧即係嗰個冇得準備嗰個。即刻嗰個感覺啦。I was never confident to perform without extensive rehearsal, but this experience taught me the fun and liberation 即係個自由 of trusting my instincts and unleashing my creativity。unleashing my creativity 咧，即係有得我嘅創意力自由奔放、解放佢嘅意思。In the remaining class time, I sat back and enjoyed the performances of other groups.While none of our acts were perfect, it was remarkable to witness everyone stepping out of their comfort zones. Stepping out of their comfort zone 咧，即係從我哋嘅安舒區度踏出 ，and taking risk on stage. I look forward to exploring this art form further and discovering new ways to bring laughter and joy to the stage. Until next time, Chris. 咁咧最尾嘅署名咧，你可以係 until next time 啦，你可以係 best 啊 love take care 即係正正常常嘅結尾都 OK 嘅，因為你同一個imaginary friends 傾緊偈啊嘛。我覺得呢篇diary entry 係正正常常咯，同我嘅預期差唔多，我都應該會大約咁寫嘅。佢啲字係好靚嘅，咁不過我覺得咧呢一類嘅作文咧，其實個難處係連啲改卷嘅老師咧都唔知你個好應該係好到去邊。即係例如呢篇文咧，我就一定唔會係777啦。你睇呢篇文嘅，大家都應該同意呢篇文應該唔會777，因為一定有啲考生寫得好過呢篇文啦。咁但係你個7到底喺邊度咧？咁如果你連個好嘅定義喺邊度都唔知嘅話咧，呢篇文去咩嘅分數咧？點樣先寫到一個5星星嘅作文咧？其實我係有疑問嘅，係啦。咁當然你可以講話可以多啲嘅 details 啊，多啲嘅內心嘅描述啊，咁呢啲都合理嘅。又或者可以多啲嘅 details 啦，可能完咗呢堂之後，老師就教大家個 improvisation 係點樣啦。又或者可以講下我呢一個 improvisation 咧，其實都影響到我嘅我嘅生活係點㗎，我 apply 咗呢個 theory 啊咁樣，咁啊都得嘅，係啦。第7條 social issues， 咁呢條題目咧，當年都好多人答，因為可能啲學生始終都係 train 慣寫 news article， 同埋去呢個都係好 social issues 嘅一個 topic 啦，好多學校都教 social issues 啦。但呢條題目咧係一啲都唔容易寫嘅，點解咧？我哋睇下啦。A survey found that the majority of Hong Kong people in their 60s would like to have the option to work past the retirement age of 65. In contrast, there is a growing number of young people whose goal is to retire in their 30s and 40s. Write a news article for the Hong Kong Daily about these different views towards retirement. 咁首先咧，你係一個記者啦，你要諗下你嘅受眾係咩？你嘅受眾應該係一啲香港人啦，佢哋都係普羅大眾嘅市民啦，可能佢哋都對於退休呢一個嘅 topic 有自己諗過嘅，但可能佢哋都想更加了解退休嘅睇法啦。咁你應該係 balance 啦，你應該係有啲 quote 去講下點解啲60歲嘅長者咧仲想去繼續做嘢咧？又或者有啲訪問係問下點解啲後生仔30-40歲就想退休咧？然之後去平衡咁報導出嚟嘅。咁你個目的咧就唔係想 convince 啲讀者咧，應該大家都要35歲先退休，又或者咧去教訓嗰啲後生仔就話佢哋好不切實際啊，30歲就咁退休啊，非常之 irresponsible。呢個唔係你嘅角色，因為你唔係寫緊一個 letter to editor， 你係好 balance 咁 present 一個 social phenomenon， 係啦。咁有難度嘅呢一個。好，咁咧呢一個係一個news article 啊嘛，咁所以咧有title 咧係非常之好啦，係正常應該要有做到嘅事啦。睇下先 ，Shifting perspectives, divergent views on retirement in Hong Kong。咁shifting 就係一個改變緊 ，perspective 係觀點啦。divergent 咧即係好多好 difference 啊，不同啊。In a recent survey conducted in Hong Kong, a significant majority of individuals in their 60s expressed a desire to continue working, even after reaching the official retirement age of 65. In stark contrast, a growing number of young people in their 30s and 40s are increasingly drawn to the notion of achieving early retirement. 咁又係重新翻嗰個題目，佢嘅表達方式啦。越嚟越多老年人咧就想繼續做嘢，越嚟越多後生仔咧就想提早退休。咁啲咩靚嘅字咧 ？In stark contrast，stark 咧係有鮮明強烈嘅意思。咁 in contrast 咧就已經係有對比啦，相對之下啦。In stark contrast 咧就係強烈對比之下，非常唔同嘅係 咁樣啦。Notion 咧即係 idea 嘅意思啊，個想法。OK。Achieving early retirement 即係 retiring early， 達到提早退休呢個狀態。Old people actively seek work for several reasons, states Professor Peter Chan, a renowned sociologist at Hong Kong University。咁啊 renowned 就係 famous 嘅意思啦 ，sociologist 就係社會學家。咁社會學家研究退休現象都好合理嘅。咁你可以除咗 sociology 之外，都可以講係可能 social work 啦，可能urban studies 啦，都即係好多大學有好多嘅課程都係研究呢啲退休呢個現象嘅。According to him, the steep living costs in Hong Kong play a significant role in driving elderly individuals to seek employment even after retirement. Steep 好高啊 ，OK。Plays a significant role in 咧，即係佢扮演一個好重要嘅角色。elderly individuals 啦，就唔係 old people 咁簡單，係 elderly individuals seek employment even after retirement. He explains, after retirement, old people who no longer have an active source of income either live on retirement funds 退休金、government aids 政府嘅援助金 or support from their children. However, the meager 好微薄細微 amount of retirement funds and government aids often prove inadequate to maintain a quality life. Inadequate 即係唔足夠 ，quality life 即係一個有質素嘅生活。Only covering the cost of daily necessities. Daily necessities 即係日用品。70-year-old security guard Mr. Lau reveals another concern， 透露嘅另一個關注嘅事項。I don't want to rely solely on my children's support. I want to earn my own money and maintain my independence。即係咧佢好重視自己嘅獨立性嘅，佢唔想依賴自己嘅小朋友。Another reason why elderly individuals prefer to work relates to what they can gain from work。咁啊好清晰嘅中心句啦。In Hong Kong, work is deeply intertwined with one's identity and social status. Intertwined with 咧即係去同另一啲嘢咧緊緊纏住、交織住、分唔開嘅意思。咁咧，你嘅工作同你嘅身份同埋你嘅同埋你嘅社會地位咧係好緊密連住嘅，分唔開嘅。For those with respectable professions like medicine or education， education 好 respectable 咩？我唔好覺喎。係咯，你唔話 law 嘅，你唔話 engineering 嘅。Staying employed brings a sense of purpose and fulfillment as their skills and knowledge remain highly valued. Miss Zhang, a retiring teacher, shared her sentiment 即係感觸嘅情緒啦。Saying, leaving my students and my passion for education behind was disheartening。真係令我好傷心啊！要離開我嘅學生。對個教嘅現實要離開，好唔開心。She plans to teach part-time after retirement to stay connected to her purpose。咁都係嘅，有好多以前啲同事咧退休咧都會去做代課嘅，係啦，都明嘅。Moreover, social connections and engagement derived from work may help combat potential loneliness and isolation in retirement。engagement 即係個投入啦。derive from 即係嚟自邊度啦 ，combat 就係打擊，咁啊 isolation 就係隔離啦。Jenny, a barber， 理髮師 with over 40 years of experience， 40 years of experience 啊，已經打錯字啊。Cannot imagine retiring completely, stating daily interactions with my clients are precious。clients 即係顧客啦 ，precious 係好珍貴啦。It's like catching up with old friends every day. Catching up with 咧，即係同嗰啲老友去聚舊啊， 了解下大家近況啊咁啦。Feeling needed keeps me going. For these individuals, work is not just about financial gain, but about maintaining a sense of identity, purpose, and meaningful relationships. On the other hand, young people have a completely different perspective. 嗱，on the other hand 咧，你要好小心咁用。on the other hand 咧係解相反嘅意思。OK， 我要特登寫中文咧，就係、因為咧有好多學生咧將 on the other hand 咧當 also 啊咁樣用，即係個用法咧係錯嘅。英文咧我哋會係 on one hand、on the other hand 咁樣用，即係 A 係咁做，相反 B 就完全唔同嘅意思。咁你就千祈唔好當做moreover 啊 also 咁樣用，咁啊錯嘅。OK。Young people have a completely different perspective， 即係咧同啲老人家咧唔同啦，後生仔有唔同嘅諗法啦。Youngsters nowadays aspire to 即係佢好想做到某樣嘢啦，佢好睇重呢樣嘢啦。Youngsters nowadays aspire to live a meaningful life where they can actively pursue their dreams and develop their passions, says social worker Mary Lam. However, the vast majority do not have the luxury to do so due to the practical need to make ends meet. Luxury 咧就係嗰個珍貴嘅機會啦。咁 make ends meet 咧，即係要揾食啊 ，OK， 即係要維持佢哋嘅生活。33-year-old White Ho succumbed to 咧，即係屈服於投降啦，要屈服於做一樣嘢。Becoming a salesperson, what he refers to as a dead-end job. Dead-end job 咧，即係窮途末路啊，死胡同，冇出路。No light at the end of the tunnel 啊，另一篇文教你 There's light at the end of the tunnel， 呢個就係相反，就係 dead-end job。I have no interest in the job at all, and the long working hours leave me no leisure time， 冇休閒嘅時間啊，係。He complains, such dreary work-life contradicts young people's ideal way of living. Dreary， 哎呀，點解會咁㗎？Dreary， 好悶啊，令人好厭倦啊。Contradict 就係相反啦。Ideal 就係理想。Leading the idea of early retirement to regain control of their lives at a ripe age。At a ripe age 咧，即係一個好適當嘅時機咧，就應該退休啦。OK， 但係作為一個都係 youngsters 啦，我覺得如果你本身已經做緊 salesman， 你可唔可以30-40歲就退休做自己想做嘅嘢呢？我係有疑問嘅，我都做唔到啦。不過唔緊要，我哋睇股唔好博股，我哋繼續睇。The unfavorable work culture in Hong Kong further pushes youngsters away from the workplace。啲唔好理想嘅工作文化啦。Hong Kong has always been a competitive society, and this nature is deeply rooted in workplaces, Lam commented. In social media, it is commonplace to see young people rant about toxic workplace practices. Commonplace 即係好經常見到啊 ，rant 就係抱怨。And recount unpleasant experiences with clients and their seniors. Clients 客戶啦 ，seniors 係佢哋嘅上司啦。I'm very concerned about how work takes a toll on our health. Takes a toll on 咧，即係對我哋嘅一啲嘢咧，就造成啲傷害啦、打擊啦咁樣。 Says Rachel, a 40-year-old office worker. The sedentary lifestyle，sedentary 咧即係成日都坐嚟坐去啊，唔喐啊咁樣樣。咁你 office 一定係 sedentary 啦。Hurts my body. And the prolonged mental strain led to anxiety and depression. Prolong 咧即係長時間 ，mental strain 就係個精神壓力，咁啊令到人好焦慮啊，同埋好抑鬱。She shares. Like many others, Rachel is striving to earn enough to retire as soon as possible, to escape the detrimental effect. Detrimental 即係好負面啊，有害啊 ，bad 嘅意思啦 ，damaging of the demanding work environment. 我可以加好多例子係關於 toxic workplace practices 啦，係咯，啲同事爭上位嗰啲故事咧，呢度可以講多啲啦，係咯，我覺得我有啲失望。好，今日最尾一段啦，好長啊，個 conclusion 唔需要咁長㗎。OK， 你睇下嗱，佢個中心段先咁樣，跟住佢個 conclusion 咁長。我都可以 break 開兩段嘅，你可以將個 recommendation break 開一段，你個 conclusion 短啲都得嘅，冇一個 news article 個 conclusion 會咁長嘅，你會影響我organisation 俾分㗎。The divergent views towards retirement demands the attention of society， 即係咧，我哋作為一個社會咧，其實係要更加關注呢個事項啦。Society, policy makers， 做政策嘅人，政府啦 ，and individuals alike. As Hong Kong faced the challenge of an aging population and a diminishing workforce， 咁啊人口老化同埋咧工作人口就減少。The desire of older individuals to continue working presents an opportunity to harness the experience and knowledge for the benefits of society. Harness 咧即係好好運用嘅意思啦。Says Professor Chen. He suggests the government implement 用得啱喎呢個。咁啊喺另一篇文嗰度咧我有講過。就係佢個 language 用錯，因為佢係話 I recommend everybody to join 咁樣噶嘛，即係講緊太極嗰篇文。咁咧其實你嗰個 recommend 同 suggest 嘅用法咧係一樣嘅，都係有好多人啦，甚至係日校老師啦，都係會教學生 I suggest you to 咁樣啦，咁啊錯啦，有 Chinglish 啦。因為我建議你去啊嘛，你嘅中文係，其實咧呢一個用法咧應該係 suggest 或者啦 recommend， 跟住咧呢度咧應該有個 that 係 optional 嘅，咁呢度就係 suggest 就冇個 that 啦 ，OK 嘅。He suggests 跟住就係 subject 啦 ，the government 啦，跟住咧呢一個 verb 咧係一個bare infinitive 嚟嘅，咁嗱 government 應該係 singular 噶嘛，可以係 singular 啦。咁點解 implement 冇 s 咧？就因為呢度咧有個隱藏嘅 should， 即係咧你呢句子咧原本應該係 he suggests that the government should implement policies， 但係呢度咧就轉咗做 he suggests the government implement， 咁所以咧。因為係 bare infinitive 啊嘛 ，should 之後當然係唔加 s 或者 es 啦，或者唔 ing 啦，係咪？咁呢啲中一嘅常識啦，咁係冇錯嘅呢度，非常之好啊。Policies promoting flexible employment options， 彈性嘅工作機會 ，mentorship programs， 一啲師友導航計劃 ，and intergenerational collaboration。跨代嘅合作 ，to tap into 咧，即係去tap into the potential of older workers， 即係去獲取好利用。 while also help senior citizens solve their financial concerns and fulfill their needs for sense of accomplishment and companionship. 陪伴。On the other hand， 相反 ，OK， 又要寫一次中文啦，因為啲學生成日都當做 also 咁用。Lam noted that striking a balance between work, personal well-being, and ambition is of utmost importance. Of utmost importance 咧，即係 very important 嘅意思啦。To retain 即係保留住 the younger workforce. Employers should foster a cooperative and healthy workplace culture. Foster 就促進。Consider promoting work-life balance initiatives like 4-day work weeks. 咦，好似 DSE 出個噃 initiative 即係啲政策啦。She remarks, these changes can hopefully improve young people's perception of Hong Kong's workplace culture, and shift their mindset away from aiming for early retirement to escape from work. 我覺得嗰啲suggestion 咧合理嘅。我會點做咧？我會呢度 break 開一段咯，因為我覺得其實你正常 news article 都係咁樣 break 㗎啦。即係唔知大家有冇睇嗰啲 SCMP 或者 New York Times 嗰啲 article 咧？佢哋好多段嘅，其實佢哋唔會一大嚿咁樣，一大嚿文，我係老師我都唔想睇啦。你分開冇問題嘅其實。咁啊，呢篇文我覺得啲 point 都合理，長者方面都合理嘅，但後生我自己本人啦，因為我覺得我都係一個 youngster 啦，我覺得啲同我同齡嘅人點解會想提早退休咧？就係、第一，可能佢哋個 lifestyle 改變咗啦，佢哋可能覺得成日做嘢由20幾歲做到60歲係好悶啦，佢哋想改變下環境啦，特別可能佢哋想去做一啲環遊世界嘅目標啦，咁你喺 office 度翻工做唔到啦，即係可能人生目標已經改變咗，唔係想揾一個安穩嘅工作，而係可能想 explore the world 或者去step outside of the comfort zone 咁樣。咁另外有啲人嘅可能 working style 都改變咗啦，可能佢哋係 retire 嘅，但係可能佢哋都有做其他嘢去令到自己維持到生活嘅成本，例如炒股啦，例如去做一啲即係可能 remote 嘅 work 嘅一啲 freelance 嘅 work 啦，咁啊可以一邊旅行，一邊就可以賺錢，又可以同人哋講自己退休，係啦。咁但係 overall 嚟講咧，我覺得提早退休咧都係啲有錢人嘅玩意嚟嘅。咁啊，各位需要讀 DSE 嘅窮苦學生咧，就early retirement 就唔係你諗嘅事啦。咁當然如果你去 early retirement 嘅話咧，咁你就可以考慮下donate下啲錢俾我啦，就令到我都可以 early retirement 啦。好，第8條 poems and songs 呢一條咧都多人寫嘅，因為咧呢個係一個 letter to the editor， 咁啊香港學生咧就 train 得好熟嘅一個題型啦，同埋咧佢係講 AI， 咁啊而家咧個個學生都識用 AI 啦，個個都係咁用 po 喺度做 SBA 啊，嗱犯法㗎嚇，唔應該用 po 嚟做 SBA 㗎，做功課啦。跟住又唔知啲老師知你用 po 啦，咁啊非常之傻瓜啦，咁就好 hit 啦，又 OpenAI 係咪啊 GenAI 係咪啊？咁啊好多學生都作呢個題目，但係我覺得都難嘅，因為你要做一個 convincing 嘅 argument，你最少要3個 point 啦。咁呢一個 context 係點咧？Contestants in a songwriting competition complain when a song created by artificial intelligence software won first prize. Write a letter to the editor on whether computer-generated songs should be allowed to compete in such competitions. 咁呢個係個 letter to editor， 同一個 essay， 同一個 news article 係唔同嘅。letter to editor 咧係用嚟一個你嘅受眾咧係香港嘅市民，你嘅目的咧係要想表達你強烈嘅意見，同埋你要說服社會上嘅其他人咧都去信服，都去同意你嘅意見。咁所以首先第一，你係要有立場嘅，你立場咧唔可以搖擺不定，你同意就同意，唔同意就唔同意。你立場應該係第一段咧好清晰明確咁講，你覺得呢啲歌應唔應該可以用嚟參賽？應該就話 I think they should be allowed， 唔應該就話 I think they should not be allowed， 或者甚至強啲 I think they should be banned， 或者 they should be disqualified 咁樣，令到改卷嘅老師咧一睇就知道你嘅立場係點，方便佢改文。另外咧，呢一啲嘅 argumentative 類嘅文章咧，正常應該有3個 different 嘅reasons 去 support your point of view。咁首先咧，你作呢篇文之前咧，你要諗3個唔同嘅原因。如果呢3個唔同嘅原因咧係太相似，又或者根本上同一個論點嘅話咧，就唔好作呢條題目啦。咁呢一類嘅題目咧，弱嘅學生咧嗰個特點咧，多數都係佢諗到可能一個好 strong 嘅 point， 寫。第二個 point 寫少啲，第3個 point 突然間諗唔到第3個 point 啦，就翻炒講翻第一個 point， 差到冇朋友。有啲咧仲衰，可能咧寫啲完全唔關事嘅嘢，又寫得個幾行，咁你就俾個評卷老師咧完全睇得出咧，你係完全冇 outline， 冇準備過篇文點寫，你個 content 咧亦都唔會高過4嘅，咁你篇文就好糟糕啦。咁你睇下呢篇範文寫成點啦。好，The editor 非常之好啦，大家 E 啦。咁逗號咧有又得，冇又得。如果你呢度 The editor 有逗號咧，你個結尾你嗰個 complimentary close 你有逗號啦，即係 yours faithfully 就有逗號啦，冇就唔使有逗號啦，一 pair 嘅。咁多數啲 editor 咧都係講下最近咧社會就好多討論啊，又或者最近咧就發生咗呢件事啊，咁咧有啲人就點，有啲人就點，咁我咧就個立場係點？呢個 structure 大家都好熟㗎啦。咁呢個 structure 咧其實我哋喺正常嘅 essay 咧都應該係咁樣做嘅。咁呢度都係啦。Recently, an artificial intelligence created song was crowned first prize in the Melody of Hong Kong Songwriting Challenge。咁你可以見到佢有一個 creativity 啦，就可以講得出邊一個嘅比賽啦。As an independent songwriter myself, I strongly believe that artificial intelligence should not be allowed to compete in similar competitions, as this will make competitions unfair and defeats their purpose。咁你可以見到啦，好嘅嘢咧，第一，佢有一個 creativity， 佢講到一個似曾係真嘅例子。第二，佢俾一個角色自己，佢係一個 songwriter。咁 songwriter 當然就唔想 AI 取代自己嘅角色啦，係咪先？咁調翻轉，如果我作呢篇文，我係 support 呢一個 AI 可以參賽嘅話咧，我可能會話 as an enthusiast of generative artificial intelligence， 又或者 as a professor of computer science in Hong Kong University 咁樣啦。好，咁我 expect 就應該有3個原因嘅，睇下有冇3個原因啦。First and foremost, allowing artificial intelligence to participate in these competitions tilts the playing field。非常之清晰嘅中心句。 AI 可以參賽嘅話，令到嗰、個大家嗰個起跑線啊唔同咗啊。挑係傾斜嘅意思啦，playing field 係大家比賽嘅地方。咁可能一邊高一邊低，咁你一開始大家嗰個起點就唔同，咁你點比賽呢？ With recent advancement in generative deep learning technology, software such as JukeDeck can access vast rhythm and melody databases online and generate millions of catchy tunes with effortlessly 應該係冇 with 嘅。On the contrary, 相反 devoted songwriters have to spend countless hours refining 去改良改進 lyrics and experimenting with melodies. Permitting computer-generated songs to enter these competitions is unfair to human composers. Composers 係編曲者 and we risk diminishing the value of the hard work and dedication that human songwriters pour into their creations. Diminishing 咧係減少，咁啊 dedication 咧係嗰個智力。OK，pour into their creation 咧即係投放於佢哋嘅作品嗰度。OK， 合理啊。下一個論點。Furthermore, allowing artificial intelligence software to take part in composing competitions defeats the very purpose of this context. 即係同佢哋個目標相違背。Songwriting has long been revered as an art form that allows individuals to express their unique perspectives, emotions, and experiences. It is deeply personal and human endeavor 嘅智力努力 that requires the creative genius and emotional depth that only humans possess. Crafting lyrics, melodies, and harmonies from one's own imagination is an irreplaceable skill that should be celebrated and rewarded in songwriting competitions. Crafting 即係 creating。Irreplaceable 不可取替的 allowing artificial intelligence into the equation 有得呢個人工智能咧進入呢一個嘅方程式，即係有得佢哋可以一齊玩，參埋佢一齊玩 would discourage creative contributions of human composers and potentially 應該打錯字啦，多個 L 啦。Deter aspiring musicians who aim to share their unique voices with the world. Deter 即係阻退 ，aspiring 咧就係一啲對一樣嘢好有興趣嘅，啱啱開始、啱啱起步嘅一啲人啦，好想致力做一樣嘢嘅人。Aspiring musician 咧就係嗰啲啱開始想成為一個好成功嘅音樂家嘅人。咁你可講 aspiring musician、aspiring teachers、aspiring engineers、aspiring actors、aspiring 一個職業咁樣。aspiring writers。好啦，咁你兩個argument 之後咧，咁啊正常咧你應該係講第三個 argument 嘅。咁呢一個嘅 writer 咧，佢決定用一個駁論嘅方式咧，去作為佢第三個嘅主要嘅 argument。咁我覺得呢一個咧係對於大部分香港學生嚟講咧係 risky 嘅，因為你講得出係駁論咧，你應該係要講對方最勁、最有力嗰個論點，然後你去打擊佢。如果你去揀一個對方好弱嘅論點咧去打擊佢嘅話咧，其實你咁樣咧唔係叫駁論，你係恰佢。而好多人咧，你嘅駁論做得唔好咧，其實你反而幫到對方嘅。咁所以咧，如果你係 唔係太識寫駁論嘅話咧，你不如唔好寫，因為有好多學生咧有一個謬誤咧，就係覺得你寫咗駁論咧就會高分啲，其實唔係嘅。如果你個駁論寫得唔好嘅話咧，會弄巧反拙嘅。OK， 咁而家就冇咗公式啦，冇咗通識啦，變咗公寫啦。以前通識嘅學生咧就會有一個錯誤嘅理解咧，就係以前通識咧就要講可能兩個好處，要講翻要 acknowledge 翻有一個唔好處，你要同情人哋嘅，你唔係你唔需要駁翻呢個論點嘅。咁有好多 DSE 嘅傻豬豬咧就用翻同一個 structure 攞英文嘅作文度，咁啊完全唔啱啦。呢個唔係駁論啦，你只係去 include 埋人哋對方嘅論點啦。咁相信睇緊呢段片嘅大家咧都係公社科嘅學生咧，應該唔會有呢個問題嘅。咁大家就睇下呢個駁論點樣作。Some may argue that utilizing artificial intelligence technology to generate tunes also requires talent and skill. While it is true， 係一個好經典嘅一個structure 啦。你首先同意咗對方嘅一啲嘢先啦。Inputting prompts 一啲指令 require technical knowledge and terminology. It requires a different skill set when compared to genuine composers creating music melodies from scratch. From scratch 咧，即係由零開始。Coming up with music and rhythms, composing and perfecting lyrics, fine-tuning and applying After Effects all require creativity, musicality, and appreciation of the art. It takes time and effort to acquire skills, to touch people's heart and instill emotions with music. Acquire 即係獲得。instill 咧即係去灌輸一啲嘢 ，which is completely different to the talent needed for assisted songwriting. It is only appropriate for AI-generated music to compete in a separate category, which could preserve the integrity of traditional songwriting competitions, while still acknowledging the impact of technology on the music industry. Integrity 咧就係誠信。我呢個論點我都接受嘅，但係我又覺得，咁你知音樂創作其實好多時都係 inspire from old music 㗎嘛。咁如果你 sampling， 你某一啲嘅 melody 係取自某一個好出名嘅歌，其實都唔係你創作㗎。咁同 artificial intelligence 係冇分別咧。咁調翻轉，如果一個人用 artificial intelligence 去 generate 啲歌嚟攞靈感，用嗰啲歌去創作一首歌，咁呢個 copyright 係屬於嗰個人啦，定係個 algorithm 咧？其實都唔知啊，好難講。letter to the editor conclusion 應該係重新整嘅立場，講翻啲 main point， 然之後咧去呼籲啲讀者咧去都同你一樣立場，又或者俾啲建議咁樣嘅。咁睇下呢個sample 點寫啦。All in all, I strongly believe that artificial intelligence written songs should not be allowed to compete against human composers in songwriting competitions. 咁呢個就係立場啦。As they make the contest unfair and defeat the purpose of these contests. 咁 exactly 就係一個 point， 第二個 point 啦。咁之後就係一個 call to action 啦，呼籲大家做嘢啦。Let us preserve the integrity of songwriting competitions and honor 致敬 the invaluable contributions invaluable 即係無價貢獻 of human creativity in the realm of music realm 即係一個境界空間世界。Yours faithfully good 有 S faithfully 世界 good 全啱好非常之好。Chris Bond 咁咧有一樣嘢可以做得好啲嘅就係 咁佢話佢係呢個 sociology 嘅 professor 啊嘛。記錯添，係另一篇文嚟嘅。呢個係一個 independent songwriter 啊嘛。咁如果我係一個我一開始講咗話我係一個 sociology professor 嘅話咧，我可能會講埋自己一個職銜或者一個 organisation，咁樣係 appropriate 嘅。又或者咧，你見到 SCMP 都係咁嘅 ，SCMP 唔會有 yours faithfully 咁核突噶嘛。但係調翻轉咧，可能佢會話冇 complementary clause， 佢可能係 Chris Wong mid levels， 都得嘅。咁呢個都係 appropriate 嘅一個方法去 close 一個 letter to editor， 由你啦，你中意啦，冇所謂嘅。好，咁咧最尾一題啦，就係 workplace communication， 就係關於餐廳喺疫情期間點樣經營嘅。You work for Restaurant Business Magazine. You interviewed a restaurant owner about his or her experiences of running a business during the pandemic. Write a feature article for the magazine. 咁又係作呢個題目之前咧，你要諗下你嘅受眾係邊個啦？你嘅受眾就係 Restaurant Business Magazine， 就係你讀呢一本 magazine 嘅人咧，應該都係對於點樣經營一個餐廳有興趣啦。可能你係想開一間餐廳，想投資一間餐廳，或者本身已經開緊一間餐廳，想了解下啲同行嘅人點樣做嘅一個餐廳經營者啦，係咪？咁所以咧，應該係啲狼係可以引起佢哋共鳴啦，又或者佢哋可以讀完呢篇文之後學到啲嘢嘅，例如有啲 tips 咁樣啦。咁因為佢講明你係個 interview 啊嘛，咁所以你呢篇 article 咧應該係 based on 佢嘅 quote 嚟發展啦。你 include 一啲quote 咧係非常之合理同埋 expected 嘅，同埋咧佢個 theme 咧係 during the pandemic 同埋 restaurant， 咁所以咧你嘅 focus 咧應該係佢遇到嘅一啲困難啦，又或者啲機遇啦咁樣，睇你點講啦。即係可能你嗌 Uber Eats Deliveroo 呢啲可能機遇嚟㗎嘛，咁唔一定係 challenge， 咁可能 challenge 就要安心出行啊，要有啲膠板隔住啊，有啲洗手液喺個枱度啊，個餐廳要限人數啊，咁呢啲啦。咁正正常常呢個 feature article 咧就應該有 title 嘅，咁睇下呢個 sample 有冇啦。係有嘅 ，Adapting to survive a restaurant's story during the pandemic， 非常之好嘅 article title 啦。Adapting 去改變呢樣嘢，適者生存啊 ！Adapting to survive， 我要適應嘅環境去生存。The light from the glorious sunset shines through the windows, illuminating the faces of anticipating customers of the Golden Lotus. Glorious， 好靚啊 ！OK， sunset 啦。咁 illuminating 就照亮啦 ，anticipating 就係好期待啊。Golden Lotus 就係一個餐廳名啦，咁有 creativity。Yet things were very different just a few years ago, as the COVID-19 pandemic wreaked havoc on 咧，即係對於某樣嘢咧造成好大嘅破壞。The restaurant industry worldwide. In Hong Kong, where the pandemic has been especially challenging due to the city's dense population and high infection rates, small business owners have had to be especially resilient. Dense 好密集 ，resilient 抗逆力又好高嘅。Kevin, the owner of a popular restaurant in To Kwa Wan, had to display extraordinary resilience， 一個非常之異於常人嘅 OK 抗逆力啦。我會話的嘅，因為你已經提過 Golden Lotus 啊嘛，咁我可能會話 The owner of the popular award， 我可能會提翻個名嘅 OK， 咁唔使啦，唔知邊個Kevin's restaurant, the Golden Lotus, had been a fixture in the city's dining scene before the pandemic hit. A fixture 咧，即係一個已經好固定嘅一個地位㗎啦 ，OK， 即係一個好核心嘅一部分啦，咁樣。Known for its authentic Cantonese cuisine and warm hospitality. Authentic 即係一個好地道、好真實 ，OK 嘅 cuisine 即係美食啦。咁你可以話 Cantonese cuisine、Shanghainese cuisine、American cuisine、Thai cuisine， 咩 cuisine 都得嘅 ，Japanese cuisine。Hospitality 咧就係接客之道，咁啊同 hospital 冇乜關係嘅，都有嘅，因為 hospital 呢個字根好耐之前係其實講緊一個類似嘅酒店嘅地方啦。OK， 咁字根我哋唔講啦，但係 hospital 同 hospitality 咧係唔係解酒店咁解，係解接客之道。OK。The restaurant had a loyal customer base， 有好忠心嘅客戶群 ，and a reputation for excellence，reputation 即係聲譽。However, when the pandemic hit in early 2020, Kevin was forced to close his stores for nearly 3 arduous months， 一個好難捱、好辛苦嘅月份。It was a really tough time, Kevin recalls， 回想起。We had to furlough our staff, and we didn't know when we'd be able to open， 即係唔係炒佢嘅，暫時 hold 住停職啦 OK。We were worried about how we would pay our rent and other expenses， 交租都成問題嘅 ，expenses 係開支。Despite the challenges, Kevin was determined to keep his business alive. Determined 咧係有決心嘅意思。He quickly adapted， 好快改變，去適應。By offering takeout and delivery services，takeout 即係外賣啦 ，delivery 即係外送啦。And invested in new technology to handle online orders. We had to completely change our operations. 改變我哋嘅營運。He explains, we had to figure out how to package our food so that it would stay fresh and retain an appealing look. Retain 係保留 ，appealing 吸引。As well as ensuring 確保 our online ordering system was easy to use for our senior client， 長者都識用，長者都識用呢個Deliveroo。The transition was not without its hiccups， 即係唔係一帆風順㗎，都有啲意外㗎，都有啲麻煩嘢㗎。There were times when we were overwhelmed with orders。overwhelmed 即係太多啦，做唔嚟啊。And we had to figure out how to manage the volume. Kevin reflects, but we also had a lot of support from loyal customers who regularly order from us and left positive reviews online. As restriction began to ease， 即係好解禁、解封。Kevin was able to reopen the Golden Lotus for dining services, albeit with reduced capacity and strict safety protocols in space。雖然嘅意思啦，跟住就 capacity 係減少個容客量啦 ，protocol 就係嗰啲機制啊嗰啲啦。It was a relief to welcome customers back into our space, he says. But it was also stressful grammar mistake 啦。but it was also stressful 咧，你 stressful 係 adjective 啊嘛，咁你之後應該係即係 adjective 之後你應該係加 to infinitive 或者係 gerund 噶嘛，咁你要錯啦。我應該會寫，but it was also stressful navigating the constantly evolving regulations 啦。evolving 即係不斷咁演變啦。such as restrictions on maximum diners per table and the need to verify vaccine proof of customers. While he acknowledged that the future remains uncertain, he is optimistic about the resilience of the restaurant industry. We've learned a lot over the past years, Kevin says. We've had to be creative and resourceful, and we've had to work together as a team to make it through. He is particularly grateful for the support from his customers and maintains hope that Golden Lotus will emerge from the pandemic stronger. Emerge from stronger 咧，即係出到嚟呢一個危機或者難關之後咧，佢會更加強。Emerge from 即係湧現出現翻。As the interview concludes, Kevin shares a final thought on the importance of supporting small businesses during these challenging times. We're all in this together. 即係我哋要同心合力啊 ，OK? As a community, we need to do everything we can to support one another, whether it's ordering takeout from your favorite restaurant or leaving a positive review online. Every little bit helps. 即係做乜都得㗎 ，OK？ 少少嘢都幫到我哋㗎，咁都係一個好合理嘅一個 ending 啦。咁我覺得呢篇magazine feature article 都真係唔錯嘅，因為都係圍繞住阿 Kevin 嘅quote 啦，即係講一開頭嗰個由要關閉3個月嘅無助啦，交租啦，之後就轉咗可以外賣啦，food panda 啦，跟住之後就講話可以堂食，但你要掃安心出行啦，咁都係好合理嘅。咁唯一樣我會加嘅咧就係、我可能會加 Kevin 俾同行嘅啲忠告，例如可能要講話要做好 regulation 啦，因為可能有啲同行或者佢隔離個餐廳，因為佢冇 check 安心出行就俾人罰錢啦，俾食環署罰錢啦，又或者點樣可以make sure 個餐廳個空氣流通啲啦，要買到啲空氣嗰啲流通機嘅 ventilation 做好啲啦，又或者有啲咩 practice 係可以 COVID pandemic 過之後都可以做嘅，即係例如啲 Deliveroo 啊 Food Panda 就做啲 promotion 啦，點樣可以鼓勵啲人留 positive reviews， 可以話如果你留個 positive reviews 嘅話就可以換個土匪雞翼啦，咁啦都得嘅。咁整體上嚟講咧，因為2023年係最尾一年咁多條 writing question 嘅年份啦，咁你諗翻以前會考 A level 咧，其實都係得幾條題目俾你揀 ，A level 可能多啲，會考仲少，會考咧，我冇記錯咧，得個3條題目可以揀嘅啫。咁所以咧，整體上嘅建議都係第一你要熟悉所有 DSE 嘅 format 啦，咁例如 letter to editor、essay、feature article、diary entry、一啲 speech report proposal news article， 唔係 feature 嗰隻，係講緊有意外發生嗰隻，你都要熟啦。第二，揀一個你熟悉嘅 topic 嚟寫，但係你寫之前咧，一定要有一個大綱。如果你做一啲議論性質嘅題目咧，應該係要有最少3個論點。如果係 pros and cons 嗰啲咧，就係正2個反2個啦。 諗下有冇啲例子啊、數據啊、一啲人講過嘅嘢啊，可以支持你嘅論點啦。你嘅結構係好緊要嘅，因為DSE writing 咧其實係好主觀嘅一樣嘢。咁啊，世界各地嘅研究咧都有做過㗎啦，就係你作答嘅答案嘅長度咧，係同你嘅分數咧係有正面嘅聯繫嘅關係嘅。即係高分嘅人咧，就佢哋嘅答案咧多數係長啲嘅。咁調翻轉嚟講咧，如果你 DSE 作篇文咧係好短，例如佢叫你作200字，你就真係200字；佢叫你作400字，真係400字咧，咁你攞高分嘅機會咧係好低嘅。咁所以咧，你規劃時間要規劃得好啲啦，盡量寫篇文寫得長啲啦，多啲例子啊、數據啊，說服你嘅讀者。諗下你嘅target audience 係邊個？諗下你寫呢篇嘅目的係乜嘢？有冇啲咩 requirement 你係要達得到嘅？諗下呢篇文嘅關鍵字係乜嘢？唔好離題。同埋如果你喺 study leave 嘅時候想改善自己嘅 writing ability 嘅話咧，可以考慮下淨係 brainstorm 下你會點樣 outline 一篇文，可以淨係諗下你嗰個introduction，你大概會講啲乜嘢，嗰個 topic sentence 你會點寫，嗰3個 point 係乜嘢，你會 include 啲咩 sample 啊 ，include 啲咩 quote 啊嗰啲。咁同埋最尾如果你做一啲好大類嗰啲 argumentative essay 啊、letter to editor 嗰啲咧，就基本上係有啲罐頭嗰啲開introduction 啊、conclusion 你可以記得㗎啦。即係例如我講過嗰啲介紹下社會現象啊 ，introduce social situation 先，跟住你就講下正面while 正面嘅咁樣講，反面嘅咁樣講，跟住咧我就覺得點點點點。咁呢啲 introduction 咧，你應該背到係滾瓜爛熟㗎啦。conclusion 就係咁咧我嘅立場就係咁啦，咁有呢3個原因啦，咁就let us 點點點點啊，或者大家分分説點點點點啊，你俾啲 call to action 啊，或者你俾啲 suggestion 咁樣啦。寫 article 或者 essay 或者 report 啊 proposal 之類呢啲咁嘅嘢咧都要有 title 嘅，冇 title 係會扣分嘅。如果你寫信嘅話咧，就要串得啱 editor 啊，要大楷啊。Yours sincerely, yours faithfully 啊，嗰啲就唔應該再錯啦，因為你都考 DSE 咯，咁啦。咁最尾就祝大家好運啦〜